Hello. Hello, hello, cuties. How are you guys doing? It's really good to see all of you. Happy Friday and happy Town to City Day. It is good to see all of you. Let me actually scroll down. First crew, Yul, Maggie, Donut, Thomas, and Esther. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the cool crew today. Also, Thomas, I read your assumption about latency mattering and potentially people having lower latency closer to the Amsterdam servers. That could be possible. I know it's latency related. I don't know if it's related to people being closer to the server or if it's related to people's own internet speed. But you are definitely right that latency is unfortunately part of why some people are probably going to be quicker with getting the first crew. There's like, at first I was thinking maybe it could work if I only enable it as while I'm already live, like the way Amber does it. But unfortunately, then you still have the same issue. Like latency will still be a thing. So it's just a frustrating thing. I wish I could change it. Is this the green sweater that your sister... yes. This is the green sweater that my sister wants to steal. Which she's not getting. I love her a lot, but this sweater is definitely mine. But let me say hello to all of you. Stoltz, welcome in. Mary Hone, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Yul, welcome in. Thoughts, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Alma, welcome in. Donut, welcome in. Wicked, welcome in. Cuckoo, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Joa, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Courier, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Susan, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Shorty, welcome in. Jellycane, welcome in. Charlie, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Bloomstead, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Also, good to know you're here. Because then we can actually start with opening the package so that like if you want to lurk or something after or you want to, you know, have the flexibility to walk away from the screen, you are not like waiting on me to open the birthday gift. Felipe, thank you so much for the freaking 5 stream streak. I appreciate it. Star, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. I see that. Also, Ellie Sims, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Irene, welcome in. And thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. Let's go, let's go. Erica, welcome in. Bad Bunny, welcome in. My Computer, welcome in. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Mama Sim Streamer, welcome in. Capricorn, welcome in. Erica, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Let's go. Kiwi, welcome in. Opal, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Gray, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well today. Oh, yeah. Did not expect that remix. Hi, Kiwi. Blame Moon for this being a stream behind. Hey, that's don't worry about it. You still got your streak. 45? 45 piece. Actually, second piece. Piece the second. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Did I miss the remix? Not really. No. No, because almost. Now you guys are not remixing. Now you guys are like what is that called? You're creating a medley. That's what it's called. Hi, Chris. Yes, Susan's in the background. She's sleeping. Yeah, more like a medley. Exactly. That's the word I was looking for. I hadn't thought about the word medley or listened to a medley in such a long time. Have you got like, is this just a me thing or like, let me know if this is a thing. Also, Esther, hi, it's good to see you. Thank you for pinning the Mac Keeper. I want to talk about that later because I realized I haven't talked about it on a gaming stream just yet, but I'll do that later. But, is it just me or like what were Madleys for like a time like super duper popular? And I don't know, that feels to me like such a late Y2K thing. And then for some reasons, Like there's no Madleys anymore. I know that it was like the thing is I doubted. I was like, is it not spelled with an E? But then I was like, I don't want to sound stupid, so I'll just run with it. But it was actually a joke. Okay, fine. I knew it, but I doubted myself. I should no longer doubt myself. They make no sense. Really? Wait, you don't like them, or they just don't make sense like logically? Do you guys remember the 4-chord song? Yes, enjoy doing your nails. That sounds like a perfect Friday evening activity. Never doubt yourself when I'm on the other side. That's a valid point. I should remember that. Also, Skyfeather, welcome in, and Anna, welcome in, and Faye, welcome in. It's really good to see all of you. I hope you're all doing well. But like, I just have so many memories. I also like that was also peak Glee era, I feel like. Terraria. I've heard so many good things about that game. I've never played it myself, but I've heard like a lot of people keep telling me that if I like Minecraft that I'll like Terraria as well. I might give it a try sometime. But I can imagine not being used to playing on laptop. Wow, damn. Hi, Mimbim. You never watched Glee? I feel like if you were to watch it now, it would probably be insufferable. But at the time, it was like peak. But I think some of the characters, you kind of had to go with it, but like because it was popular. And then you kind of grew to love them over time. But there were certain characters, like looking back, that I'm like, I don't think I like them now that I'm like an adult and I have a bit more of a critical mind. But when I was like a teenager, I ate them up. Like those characters were like, they were just, I don't know. I don't think I even considered Rachel annoying when I was 15. Oh yeah, the music. Yesterday when we were listening to the Christmas music, like every single time, it's like it's cold outside, I only hear Blaine and Kurt's version. Like that's just ingrained in my brain. There is no other version that exists in my head. Oh, yeah. Vampire Diaries definitely has that same level of, you will love it if you're young, but once you, like, if you loved it when you were young, you'll probably still love it because it'll be like nostalgic. But watching it for the first time, hi Liv. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. Oh, same. I cannot watch Gilmore Girls. I never got into it, and now watching it as an adult, I just find all the characters highly annoying, which should have been my hot take, honestly. Oh yeah, I feel like that's the thing. I think like the originals was made when Vampire Diaries had basically ended, and the average like viewer of that sort of universe was also older. So you very much notice that with the originals, the target audience was a bit older. So it was way less cringe. The characters actually had way more depth. Wow, not depth. They weren't in depth. They had more depth. Oh yeah, Pretty Little Liars, if you watch it now, it's also like all of those same shows from that same era are like they all have huge depth. So much more than in the first one. Like in Vampire Diaries, no one had depth, but now all of them. Oh, but Pretty Little Liars, yeah, that I don't think I ever finished that. Oh, and Gossip Girl. But I feel like Gossip Girl is in a weird way rewatchable. Yeah. Oh my God, Anna, literally. I didn't watch the end of Gossip Girl, but I have watched like the first through the fourth season like 7 times at this point. I just always give up somewhere midway through the story. Because at one point I'm just bored. And I'm loving it. I'm feeling the same as watching Supernatural as a teen. That's one that I feel like I definitely missed out on. I never watched Supernatural, but it was very much in that same sort of era of shows for sure. Also, hi Sinister, it's good to see you. FA, thank you so much for the 45 stream streak. That's wild. And Soundless Echo, welcome in, and Daya, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well. I will be coming for Esther soon, TwitchCon next year. I see it. Chris, what the heck? I should stop talking today. See, me not knowing how to use words is not new. Chris, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 500 bits, and I'm sorry to hear that you had a meh week. That sucks. Let's indeed get extra cozy. I'm in need for that too. I didn't have like a bad week, but meh might be the right way to describe it. I haven't been feeling super well. I think it's an EDS flare-up, which is just annoying. Like, there's not much I can do. I've already been taking rest. I literally took a day off. Wednesday, I technically took a day off. So I'm already kind of like, I didn't do that much. And I'm also in dire need of just like a really chill and cozy evening. I'm excited. I feel like Town to City is honestly the perfect game for a very like cozy night. I have that with Grimm. Oh, yeah. I tried to watch Grimm and then someone spoiled like something that happened in later seasons for me. And then I was like, yeah, I'm done. I did not like the direction that was going in. I had the kind of the same with Once Upon a Time, but I did finish it. But just the first few seasons of Once Upon a Time were so good that eventually it felt like they were kind of just pushing it. If that makes any sense. Also, Gator, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. It is good to see you. And also, Chris, welcome in. And Jane, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. Town City is just the right thing, right? I feel like it's perfect for today. To go home from work, cat is sleeping, all is fine. Oh, Liv, that sounds like you have... I mean, obviously not nice because you're sick, but the fact that you're like on the sofa just chilling with the cat, that sounds like the perfect place to be if you're sick, you know? Yes, of course, Esther. Of course. Oh, that sounds like a perfect plan. Sweater, flatbread pizza. Oh, perfect. I actually made girl dinner because Scott isn't home yet. He had a workshop on the other side of the country today. So he is like traveling still, and a friend is coming over and they're getting takeout. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait for you guys because I'm streaming at 7. So then he was like, oh, do you want to maybe like make the HelloFresh recipe? Because it's a soup recipe. So I was like, oh, maybe I want to. And then throughout the day, I was like, you know what? You can have the soup tomorrow. I want to make my girl dinner. So I made curly fries with vegan chicken nuggies and applesauce. And it was exactly what I needed. And then I watched 2 episodes of Death Note because I started again after years. The first time I watched Death Note, I probably was like 14, maybe 15. And I'm watching again because I saw it was on Netflix. I was like, this is a blast from the past. I'm enjoying it so much. I had forgotten how much I love that story. It's such a good story. Oh, yeah, no, not the movie. I don't think I've seen... Have I ever tried to watch the movie? I just remember, I think, seeing the trailer or the cover art, and I was like, yeah, no. But it's so good. It is so good. The story is so... And the characters are so interesting. And the funniest thing is, I remember as a kid, I was very much, at least in the beginning, very much on Team Light. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, how the fuck was I ever on that? Like, how? How did I ever think that was a good, like, what? Oh, that sounds like a perfect place. Yes. Just get very small and cozy up with the plushies. I want to do that too. Also, Sir Grunch, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And Kavaso, thank you so much for that 10 stream streak. Let's go. But yeah, I can, for anyone who hasn't watched it, even if like, I think for me, Death Note was definitely one of my, it wasn't actually my first anime. I talked to my parents about this the other day because I watched my first anime with my parents. And I thought that it was, what was it called? I at first I thought it was No, it wasn't Death Note. Another one. I don't remember. Wow. Good story, Ro. But my dad was like, no, actually, the first anime that Pandora Hearts, that's the one. Wow, it took me forever to get onto that title. I thought that Pandora Hearts was my very first anime, and then my dad said, no, it actually wasn't. The first one was Elfenlied, which I only remember the song of and the name. I don't actually remember what it was about. I just remember that when I told my friends, they were all like, oh my god, that's such a sad anime. But that's the first one I watched. I'm pretty sure the second one is Pandora Hearts, and then I'm pretty sure the third one is Death Note. But I mostly remember Death Note, I think. What kind of vibe is that, Donut? Demon Slayer was fun. I've heard about Demon Slayer. I've never watched it. Also, I feel like I need to sneeze. Hold on. No, it's a phantom sneeze again. I hate those. Those are the worst. Anyways, by the way, because Riri is here, Riri's birthday gift came in. So we can unbox it together. I have scratched out my address, so no worries for doxing. Right? Heck you, system. How dare you? Sorry for all the paper noises. I always feel so called out. I won't say it anymore. I'll just say someone's gift came in. Oh, you can't hear much paper noise? Okay, good. I was afraid that was gonna be really loud. Okay, so this is the gift. I'm purposely hiding it a little bit. This is the gift that Riri got for me for my birthday. It's the little Minecraft sleeping fox light. I have to open it. I think it needs batteries. I don't know if I have batteries, or maybe it has a USB charge. I don't know. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. The best part is, like, it's actually really cute. So it can just also, like, it screams boop me, boop. But, like, it can just chill. I was thinking of maybe putting it, like, on my PC or something like that. Or somewhere on my desk, and then it can just sleep there, and then when I want, I can turn it on. But I think it needs a battery. Hold on, let me see what kind of battery it needs. Not another orange one. How dare she? Hold on, let me open it. The panda alarm clock, that one is also really cute. I've been eyeing this one for a really long time. It needs 3 AAA. Do you want, shall I quickly go check if I have those? I actually don't know. I might actually have 3 AAAs downstairs. I'm just gonna look in my battery bag. If I don't have them, I'll go buy them, and then I'll show you guys after the weekend. But I'm just really quickly gonna run downstairs and see if I have them, okay? I'll be right back. Right back. at them. Let's look it up. Oh no. That is so valid, Sinister. I still have the same. Even though I've been doing this for 5 years, I still sometimes naively just do something and then I'm like, oh shit. It's like one of those things I don't know. You don't think about it in the rest of your life, you know? Like doxing is such a weird thing. But the thing is also a lot of people will think that they don't have to worry about it until, you know, something changes in their life. And then all of a sudden, it's actually a thing that they never thought about it. So I'm very happy that quite early on, I started thinking about it. But still, like when I started streaming, no way that I think that was necessary. Hi, Senanor. Right? Kind of same posture. Okay, let's test. Batteries are in. That is so cute. Oh, yeah. No, but like that is a very, very important thing. Like even during TwitchCons and stuff, saying which hotel you're staying, of course it can be different if you're saying it in like a community you trust. And, you know, like I guess because it's a temporary stay, it would still be different. But still, it's definitely something to keep in mind. But this is so precious. This is so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this birthday gift. I'm going to find a really good spot. I haven't decided where I want to put it yet. Sorry, I had to cough. But we'll probably go either somewhere on my desk or on my computer or something like that. But for now, I'm just going to put it on my desk. That actually looks really cute. Oh, this is such a good, no, it just has the battery. So that does mean that if I use it a lot, I'll have to get like more batteries. But the good thing is it also looks really cute when I don't have it on. So I can probably just put it on like on special occasions. For things like when I'm making setup photos or when I want to get like extra cozy. A bigger desk, well, ironically enough, I don't think that's possible because one, I don't think it would fit in my room. Secondly, my desk is already 1 meter deep and 2 meters and 10 centimeters wide. Yeah, I was thinking rechargeable. That's what I was thinking. I don't have them right now, but I have them like the bigger ones, just the AA batteries. We have them rechargeable, but I don't think I have AAA batteries like AAA. I don't think I have rechargeable ones for those. I'm doing good, Senanor. I'm doing good. A bigger home. I can't afford that, unfortunately. I already live in a pretty big house. You know, I have a 3-bedroom house with 2 stories. So I don't think I should move to a bigger house. It's just the 2 of us. A little bit unnecessary. Yet we dream. I don't think I would ever want a bigger house, to be honest, because you have to clean all that shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Sage. I'm so happy that it arrived. Yeah, I have a, like, that's not like to brag. I was just very lucky with finding this place. But I'm not in a small house. So I have cleaning service. I think I'm too much of a Monica Geller for a cleaning service. I think I would critique the person cleaning my house. I don't think that person would have a good time, and I wouldn't either. I already struggle with letting Scott clean the house, and he is like actually really good at it. Like, yeah, exactly. Like I just, you know, Monica Geller is, I love her. Yeah, exactly. Like too much maintenance. And if you don't do it yourself, you have to spend the money. Hear that, Scott? Demand a raise. He's not home, so he doesn't hear it. He doesn't hear it. Don't you guys tell him, okay? Don't you guys tell him. But yeah, big houses are so much to clean. And also, I feel like this is something that I very much notice being an ADHDer. You fill the space you have, you know? So the more space I have, the more crap I'll have. But then at the same time, that won't necessarily make me happy. As in, like, it will be too cluttered, too overstimulating. So it's like, I need to have a clean space and a tidy space, which means that the more space I have, the harder I have to work to keep that, because I will fill the space. Like, no worries. That someone help me with hanging the curtains back. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is a struggle. Hanging up curtains by yourself sucks. Hi, Zombie. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I wouldn't call myself a minimalist. I'm more like a tidiest. I like my clutter, but everything has a very specific place and it should never look messy. Just, I feel like if you look, for instance, at like my background, there's quite a lot on the shelf, but I try to space it out and make sure that it never looks too cluttered and everything has like a specific space and it's more like well thought out decor rather than just a lot of clutter. So I would consider myself a tidiest. I just made up that term. Use it to your own liking. Exactly. Yeah, I know where the items are. I know where I put my stuff. And also my decoration has to look a specific way. Like I like things to be decorated and cozy, but also this is a weird thing. I don't know if any of you guys recognize this, but I will be able to like clean my room, tidy everything, like put all my clutter in a nice spot. And I'm like, oh, it looks so cozy. I like it. It looks so nice. It looks like cluttered, but not too much. And then what happens is like months later, it has in a way become like object permanence. So the clutter doesn't look cute anymore. And I'm like, I have to change everything. Nothing is in the right place. I hate how it looks. All of a sudden, all the things that once looked really cute and like I liked it, all of a sudden in my brain look really messy and are overstimulating because I no longer enjoy the dopamine of that item being in that specific spot. Hate that. So annoying. Because like every like couple of months, I have to completely redecorate my bookshelves because the way they're organized no longer satisfies my brain. Like, why, brain? Why do you gotta be like this? Thank you so much for the 33 months. I appreciate it. Please enter all your subby perks for a whole month. And thank you for the quiet hello. A quiet hello back. I hope you're doing well today. But yes, please lurk. Take care of yourself. I hope you feel better soon, but thank you for lurking. Change is healthy for the brain, so maybe it's a good thing. Oh, it's probably a good thing. But I hate I enjoy the process because I love redecorating and reorganizing and stuff. But at the same time, I hate the process because it always comes at a moment where I don't have time. Like, I have a perfect example. I'm really happy with my wardrobe. I love all the items in it. The only thing I need to do is probably go through my sweaters because I have a bunch of summer items that I probably just need to stow away. But generally speaking, wardrobe is nice. I have all the items I need. I have a lot of items I like and love. Why does my brain decide, Ro, this weekend you're very busy because you have a concert and you have your birthday celebration and your sister's coming over and like, you know, you're going to see your grandma. You have like quite a lot of things. Why is my brain insisting I need to reorganize my wardrobe this weekend? Why? It's all I can think about. All the time, and she's ADHD, so that could totally be related. I think it is very much ADHD related, yeah. But I have the same thing where I'm also like, everything must remain the same, so I hate it when everything changes. It's a really annoying paradox in my brain. I just forget they exist, and then when I remember, I'm thankful for past me organizing. Yes, that is one of my favorite things. If I realize that I need something or that I had forgotten something, and then I'm like, where would I have put this had I organized it? And then when I look in that spot, it's actually there. I'm like, I can't for the life of me remember where it was there or like where I put it or why it was there. But the fact that past Ro had the same organization philosophy as current Ro is incredibly satisfying. I know, Dea. It's already time for ads. Wild, huh? Time is flying today. Also, love Ghosted, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Carolina, welcome in. And Stony, welcome in. And Crafty Simmer, welcome in. And Kia and Sarah Nell, welcome in. And Koki, welcome in. And Molly, welcome in. And So, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing well. Pauline, welcome in. Little Chubby, welcome in. Jelly Stam, welcome in. I just realized I hadn't said hi to so many of you just yet. Enjoy the marmalade. Enjoy. Exactly. It's like, I love it when past me satisfies present me. I was like, thank you for the effort, past me. Imagine all this, but only using black clothes. Ooh, that must be a satisfying wardrobe, though. Everything's just one color. Cute mug, isn't it the cutest? I love this mug so much. I kid you not, I bought this at like the weirdest shop. All the Dutchies you will know. I bought this at Vibra for like €1.50. I saw it, I was like, you're coming home with me. I did not watch the Game Awards, no, but I did see the highlights and I did see that Claire Obscure basically won everything. But I'm not really an award show girly, as in they're usually broadcasted at a time where I'm fast asleep because they're on US time zone. And then I just cannot bother to watch it back. I'll just watch the highlights. Like, I'll watch the things that other people post on social media about it. But I heard that Claire Obscure did really, really well. They broke like a record. Also, I feel like I need to sneeze again. It's really annoying, so I'm so sorry. But I'm just gonna try to look at the light for a second and see if it will like come up. Nope. It really, 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 really doesn't want to. Exactly. Where's the sun when you need it? Get Rose some black pepper grounds. Yeah, I need it. I need to sniff it up. It's been stuck all day. I've been feeling the need to sneeze all day. You watched the whole thing, but your boyfriend fell asleep halfway. Was it good? Did you have a good time watching? Also, we have a wheel spin from yesterday because during the co-working stream, you guys were absolutely wilding with a level 7 hype train when I couldn't talk, which kept me saying or like lip syncing to "thank you for the horses," which was very silly. But we do actually have a little wheel spin before we get into any games today. So we're gonna do that. Hello? Why are you not showing? It's broken. Do you see? Like, it's there, but it's not there. There we go. I just had to refresh. Yes, sunshine or bright light in general. Did you know I recently learned that if you have that, you actually have a kind of a broken brain. If you sneeze because of light, it's a condition. I don't remember the full name, but the abbreviation for the condition, and I wish this was a joke, is ACHOO. Scientists had a field day with that one. If you look it up, it's basically what happens is you have one really big nerve in your face that connects like your jawline and your nose and like your eyes and stuff. Which is also why, for example, if you get like really bad pain in your, let's say like you have a broken tooth or like something with your wisdom teeth, it can start to hurt in your ears and stuff like that. Or why when you have like clogged sinuses, you can also get ear pain. It's all the same nerve. It's all connected. And basically what happens is if you are a person that will sneeze because of bright light, what happens is that your brain will sense that you're seeing really bright light and it will send a signal through that nerve to your brain telling you, hey, there's very bright light. And your brain will interpret it and think that something is itching your nose and therefore you sneeze. Hi, Nymphlora. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. My day was pretty good. I managed to record and edit, so that was good. But it was a bit slower than I'd hoped, but it was still good. How was your day? I hope you had a really good day. And Kate, welcome in. It's good to see you. But yeah, the condition is called a chew, and it's basically just your brain interpreting signals wrong. Yeah, I learned that the other day, and I was highly intrigued, and then I looked it up, and it was actually true. Anyways, let's do a wheel spin. What shall it be? What shall it be? Oh, you guys are so lucky. Well, from now on, you get Dunglish row. This is gonna be the next 2 minutes. And I think what would be really, really nice is if in that clock time, we actually like start up the game. Because today we're gonna play Town to City, which they actually released a Christmas update. And in the Christmas update, they have new trees and they have like new snow and things. It's for like when you're very cold and stuff. And it is, I heard it's very cozy. And I like cozy. So we're gonna look at it together. We're gonna look at it together. But because it is a game, it always needs some time to start up and stuff. So I better get it up and running. Are you? Yes. I am gonna definitely turn on the Twitch thing again. Yes. Because it's very fun. It's very fun to see all your names in the game. Like I see you walking and stuff, and then it's very fun. I have a very good time when that happens. Yes. Eh? It's very fun, eh? Do you also think it's fun? Jawel, eh? Yes. Okay, I pressed play. So now all we do is wait. All we do is wait. Oh, it is already starting up. I am not used to games that start up very fast. Usually it is with The Sims. With The Sims it is always very long, eh? Very long. It is not good. Thank God. My God, it's so difficult to talk like that. My mom, holy shit, she better not talk like that after this. She really hates it. Fair enough. It is bad. It is pretty bad. I don't like it either. Also, we have double music now. I just realized this. Hold on, let me fix that. Because the game actually has music, so I'll just turn that off, and then we're gonna go here. Last time I didn't want to load my game, but it also had issues with other things. So let's see if it works now. Thank you for the brand new sub. Thank you, Spyverb. I appreciate that so much. Please enter all your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you. Okay, it is still not capturing my game. It seems to be specifically an issue with Town to City since their second update. Since the animal update, it just does not work. I might try something else. 1 second. Let's try a window capture. Town to City. Okay, that works. Hold on. I need to fix that really quickly. Fit to screen. That ain't correct. I said fit to screen. It sounds so much lighter, almost non-existent, right? Also, hi Micah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, no, it's definitely, that's like how I would say a lot of Dutchies, definitely not everyone. At this point, specifically younger people are usually pretty good at English, but usually it's older people. Like, let's say anything like 50 plus, like my parents' age. They will have a very thick Dutch accent when they speak Dutch. When they speak Dutch, they have a very thick Dutch accent. What a surprise, bro. I'm trying to figure out. I literally set it to fit to screen. Can I change the... Okay, so that's unfortunate. It captures the game like this. That's what it's that doesn't work either. Okay, so that doesn't work. I have no idea why it doesn't work. But then we're just gonna go like this, which is basically me sharing my screen, which is not ideal because that means that if I move anything else onto this monitor, like for example, if I move Discord here, you'll also see it. That's just not ideal because normally I prefer to have it so that I can move things around without you guys seeing it, but I guess it's fine. Also, we do not need girly pop today because I'm not gonna girly pop. Yeah, it's really weird. So basically, I'm now just sharing my screen, which is fine. It's just not ideal. The only thing is that I do have to remember then to record my gameplay. Because we're actually gonna be editing this into a little series for YouTube as well. And normally that happens in my OBS, but right now it doesn't because it's not capturing my game. Okay, let's actually start with I better load into the save file first and then do the Twitch thing. Also, I wanted to talk about MacKeeper because I realized that I had only talked about this on co-working streams. So while we're starting all of this up, that might actually be a really good time to quickly talk about the sponsor of this month. Because for anyone who hasn't heard about it, because maybe you're not here on co-working streams, you're just here on the gaming streams. For the entire month, we're sponsored by MacKeeper, and MacKeeper is an absolutely wonderful utility tool for Mac users. This is actually a tool that I used a ton when I was still in university. That's when I had a MacBook. It is a tool that can help you stay safe, basically guard your computer for any malware or viruses. The best feature that I personally used it for most is the, wow, speaking row. Apparently on a Friday evening, that's difficult, is the auto cleanup feature. So you can just, when you have the app on your computer, you can click a big button and then it will just scan through your computer and it will tell you which files you no longer need, like cache files and stuff, which you can delete, which sometimes can literally clear out gigabytes of data from your PC, which you then have as extra space. So if you're someone who uses a Mac and is constantly running out of space, this could be perfect. Yeah, I used to use this a ton, literally when I was trying to download more CC or mods for The Sims and I was running out of space. This was literally my to-go-to tool. And for this entire month, they are sponsoring the stream, which is one of the reasons that I get to do this as my full-time job. So I'm always really happy when sponsors want to be here and want to help out, because it's obviously something that makes me be able to do this as a job. And if you guys are interested, if you are a Mac user and you would like to check out this tool, feel free to check out their website, of course. And if it's something that you would like to use, you can actually use my link to get a 70% discount for this entire month. As in, like, you would get the discount for longer, but as in, like, the link works this month. So if you wanna go check it out, feel free to do so. And the link is pinned above chat, or you can do ! MacKeeper to get a quick access as well, because I know the pinned comment doesn't always work for everyone. But yeah, I just wanted to say that before we actually got into the game, because otherwise I know I'm gonna get far too cozy and forget about this. Yes, unfortunately it is a Mac exclusive tool. I really wish that this was a tool that they also had for Windows, because I actually really liked it. I like the ease of use. I know there are tools like this for Windows, but I've never really found one that was as easy and intuitive to use. But yes, this one is only for Mac. But I realize that we still probably have quite some Mac users in chat, so it could still be useful to share it with you guys. Let me see. I do I wanna... I was thinking, like, do we keep the names? I'm just gonna double check. Because then I think people from, like, our previous session will also be there. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think we should be good. Okay, so this is our little town. For anyone who missed the last time that we were playing, this is our little town of Fontebrock. And this is our farmer's town. So basically we have our town, like our bigger city that we were working on, Bellevaux. And now we have this one. And this is where we have the farms and where we unlocked the pet center, which means that we can now give people pets. And something that I've been really trying to do with this specific little town is try to decorate more specifically and try to, like, I don't know, focus more on the little areas. And I think a really good example of this is this area here where we have all these houses and like sort of a walkway by the water. And then all of these houses have like a little area in between that I tried to decorate. And that way, hopefully I create a little bit more character in the city compared to what I did in the other city, which was very like straightforward almost. So yeah, this is what we've been playing with. We have a bunch of farms already. We have a wheat farm back here. We have a mill that is producing bread. Then we have a winery or like a vineyard over here. And we have a corn farm. The corn and the wheat farm together make the bread. And we actually have a second vineyard here, which means that we kind of have... Oh, actually, we're pretty well up there. At first I was thinking maybe we need more, like another winery, but I think we're still good. I think we're still good. Also, in terms of research points in this city, you don't research with, you can with research points. We can have a research center here as well, but you technically research with farm points, and the farm points you actually unlock by having farms. So we already have the grape, the corn, and the wheat. And we've already unlocked all of this. So now we can move on to tier 2, which means that we can get roses, beeswax, and cotton, and wool. And I kind of want to get wool, I think. Because then hopefully we can get sheep. That would be really fun. Do I still have... Okay, I don't have any houses available right now. Which means that I am going to have to build... Maybe we can actually have, like... kind of what we did on the other... I think I might want to kind of continue the path there. Hold on. Kind of do like alternating a little bit. I think maybe something like that could be nice. That's just like a bunch of houses in one go. You loved it so much. Let's go. I'm so happy you loved the demo. That's really good to hear. Also, we got the Christmas update, but I actually am not entirely sure where all those items are. Maybe they're just in decor. I don't see them, but that does seem... Okay, I think we have to research something. Hold on. I might really quickly go to our other city, because I think that's where we have research points. Let's see if it's in that menu there. How long until you're an adult? Unfortunately, you don't actually age up, I think. So if you're a toddler and you want to age up, I think you have to re-roll. I know, right? The way the building's built is so cool. Hello? Scott just came back home. Okay, actually, I just realized, oh my goodness, oh, shit. Okay, our main city has some issues. Yes? Hold on. Ah! 1 second. I was still plugged in. Oopsie. Ugh. Yay. Okay, let's actually get some workers away here because they are... how do you say that? They have too much capacity. Oh god, we don't have enough people in the city. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to check in the research menu. That's why we came here. Where is the Christmas update? I don't see it. Oh! Drone, that's trees and bushes. I was like, ooh, that looks like a Christmas tree. No, it's not. Also, can I not have the pet center in this town? I found them. I found them. Autumn decorations and winter decorations. We need more. Okay. Hold on. Also, where's my music? It's still not here. Desires a house with flowers. Okay, that's 12%. You can go live there. We constantly run out of people. Which is a little bit of a problem. But then other places have too many people. So I keep moving people around. People just keep getting new jobs. Okay. You want to live close to entertainment. Oh, that's -3. That's actually bad. Oh no, he probably said beep boop, which is what he calls our cats. There is game audio, but just no music. But last time it also took quite a while to kick in, so... Okay, I was gonna go for 3rd floor housing, but now I want the winter decorations. We still don't have the autumn decorations either, but this is important. Me thinking you said hi to the other town when it loaded in. I mean, I did. Absolutely. I said hi to all of you here. All of you cuties living here. There we go. Immediately spend all my research points. Okay, we got a new request. That's nice, but I don't really care about that right now. I mostly care about the fact that I need 3-story houses to move in all these people because I am starting to run out of space. Or people, mostly. Last time we needed to complain about the music and then it immediately started. True. So everyone complain about the music? No, I don't know why it's not working. I do hear other sounds from the game. It's quite soft, but I hear it. Oh, there it is. There it is. See, it worked. You guys didn't even complain. I literally just told you guys to complain and it started working. So, what have we learned? Town to city responds well to threats. Okay. I don't have any houses available. But now that we have the winter decorations, I kind of want to go back to our other town. Because I would like to actually make like a little wintry decoration here. The question is, if we decorate for winter, isn't that going to look like super awkward because the rest of the world is not snowed in? Like we should now. Look, oh my god. Oh my god. We got so many decorations. Wow. Hold on, let's actually check it out. We can have a random spot here. So we got a sleigh. We got presents in different sizes and different colors. We got a small sled. We have snow in all kinds of different capacities. I think... Oh, yeah. We have trees with snow on it. We have dead trees with snow on it. That's so cute. We have... I saw more things. Hold on. I think this one, the brazier? I don't know how to say that in English. I think it's brazier. There's a snowman. Hold on. Where is the snowman? Because that would make sense to have a snowman. I do not see it. I would, yeah, but I think, like, I read this as the French word. But I don't know how to pronounce it. There is a snowman in the research menu. Look. Snowman, snowy tree. Yeah, so the snowman should be somewhere. Where is it? Where is the snowman? That was weird. My button didn't work. I was already like, there's items missing. There we go. I found it. Snowman. And this is what I was looking for. The Christmas tree. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest? And we also have a small Christmas tree. That is actually really cute. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think we're going to be able to decorate nicely with that. The only thing is, the rest of the world, we now have snow. If we want to decorate an area with snow, we can actually make a snowy area. Okay, hold on. I want to get rid of this because I don't want to decorate here, obviously. Oh no, the music didn't work. The music, or well, the music was quiet. So I think it was a coincidence that I zoomed in and the music started. Because it was actually, there was nothing playing because I switched towns. So it basically stopped playing again. Okay, so we have a bunch of houses. We actually have a budget. So we're gonna up all the houses. I keep pressing escape. Before anyone's gonna move in, we're gonna give the houses some lights. Very important. And some decoration as well. Also, hi Bailey, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Let's get a little planter boxy. Oh, I forgot one of the lights. Oopsie. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Get a little light up here and up here. And let's get a plant on that balcony and a plant on that balcony. And that one can go there. Just making sure that we have decorations everywhere so that people don't start complaining. We're gonna have a little... Wait. That's like the little Christmas tree. And you have one that has like decorations in it. Hold on. Fully decorated, but then... Do you think I enjoy it? Honestly, that's impressive. But also, when you showed what you were making, I was like, holy shit. I don't think... Oh, the stockings! Sorry. I got very distracted there. I don't think I even realized that you could do all those things. I felt very impressed. Okay, but I actually really like the wreath. Or wreath, or I never know how to say that word. That's actually adorable. You know what? I would like to have this lamppost kind of continue onwards on the road now that we've added more houses. 'Cause then it's like a full street. And then here the road is going to continue, I think. Is it wreath? Okay. So I said it correctly the first time around. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Shouldn't have doubted myself. Let's get a water fountain on the side of this house just because we can, together with a ladder. Just because I think it looks cute. Okay, so now we actually have quite some houses, which is great. You want to live somewhere without any pets. Perfect. That can be there then. We can equip you there. Oh, we also researched another farm, right? I think that means we can put another farmer's residence somewhere. Because we got rose farms. If I remember correctly. Oh, wool. Not rose. Why did I think it was rose farms? We got wool farms. I think I'll keep this area for like more farmlands like this because I actually like how that looks. I low-key kind of want to move this farm over here. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of annoying me that that farm is in the middle of like the rural area. Speaking is difficult. I might just do it. That person wanted to live like somewhere without very many neighbors. I think that's fine. Rose, yes. Oh my god, we're gonna get a rose farm though. I eventually want to get it. Did I put that there? I don't remember putting that scarecrow there. I'll put it there for now. I'll move it out of the way later, but let's start connecting it with a path. There we go. And then your farmland is still here though. How does that work? Like you can technically put like I can put that house over there and then I can put the farmland over here. That seems rather unrealistic. But let's actually get rid of your farmland here. Because then we can put houses and stuff there. Now you have nothing. That sounds so mean. Now you have nothing. Okay. And let's actually change that to be connected here. And then that can go all along the side over here as well. Okay. I actually like that. Almost. We're almost there. There we go. One. Okay, that infuriates me a little bit. This little one bump out, but it's fine. It's fine. And then that one can now be over there. And it says that this is... You can't transport here. Now you can. There we go. And now I can actually get rid of this. Yes. And that. The thing is, there was one person here. You wanted to live close to a lot of farm decorations. It still says you have plus 20%. But I just removed all farm decorations that was close to you, but fine. Okay, we have one person too many working here. We can actually get rid of that. And then we can move this and actually put it at the crossroad here. And then I might actually move the animal center and sort of put it back here. And then we can have like a separate road. Oh, there's a stupid lamppost there that's blocking. Hold on. You move. There we go. The whimsical cottage vibe. I know the farm buildings are actually so pretty. And then if you put the farms like a bit more randomized like that, it has such a cozy feeling to it. Okay, come on. Go like that. And then I want to have another path that is connecting. That can actually go pretty straight forward. There we go. I hate how it bumps out there, but that's fine. Minor detail that I can survive, I think. Especially if we just put a bigger tree. Why can I not put it there? Oh, invalid location. That's probably because there's a lamppost here. So if we move that, there we go. And then I think we can later... Oh, there's still a lot of farm decoration here. I don't mind that. I think that's cute. I think that's fine. I just wanted to put another house there. Ironically enough, the farmhouse fits there, but the other houses don't. I think it might fit if I get rid of the... Ooh, get rid of the initial path. Then I can just fit another house here. There we go. Maybe you grew up, Thoughts. Maybe you grew up. Oh no, it's automatic. But I also noticed that we still have people that were here like the last time are still in chat. So we could also quote unquote get rid of everyone and then we can sort of like start again. Because the town is pretty full, but I don't really mind either. You want to live somewhere close to the water. Yeah, if I think Bailey lives here. I can just move out one of the families. I can just move you across town. And then wait, did I not just move you out? Come on. Move you across town and you can live here because that would be perfect. I'm just a baby. We'd love to see it. And then I think what would actually be super nice, I just realized that I could connect that. Then I just need to move this lamppost really quickly. I'll just move it there. I just need to make sure that it's the same size. Oh. I guess this was the right size. There we go. A nice little path that connects things. And then we can put... I don't know what we're going to put exactly in between here, but... I have a feeling like we can do something fun with that, I think. I was gonna... This was my distraction. I was gonna put a wool farm. And honestly, I think that might actually go pretty well over here because this is a well, I'm like, that's a pretty awkward area. Yeah, maybe we can do a wool farm. Let's do a wool farm. We can have the farmer's residence kind of sit over there. And have a pathway to it. Peace, you're just a toddler. Why are you trying to work? Okay. You'll forever be a toddler. Whether you like it or not. Okay, because I think we have a family, like a random family that we can just move in here. They're now farmers. Edit the farm. Let's get sheep. Oh, stop. That is literally the cutest. Then we do need to put a little bit of a fence around it, I'm afraid, because otherwise the sheepsies are gonna fall off the cliff and we don't want that. Oh, oopsie. Oh, hold on. That's horrendous. Let's fix that. Now there's like sheeps on both sides. There we go. Perfect. And then we can put like a... That's cute. Oh my god. Look at them. Look at all the sheep. You know, it would be so fun. Oh, stop. You can pet the sheep. I remember that we could pet the dog, but I didn't realize we could also pet the sheep. But, you know, it's really cute. Or what would be really cute if you could name, if people in chat could also be sheep. Imagine. Like if the bot would be like, you can't work, you're a sheep. Yeah, I petted them. Adorable, right? Okay, I'm just gonna put a fence because we need to keep the sheepsy safe, of course. Very important. Let's get a little archway. Let's get a little archway this time around. There we go. And then let's get the wooden fence as well. Like so. That's cute. I like it. Oh. Okay, until where can I go? I just want to close it. Come on. I can't go too close to the house. That's the only thing I don't like, but that is cute. I would be a sheep, but then I have flashbacks to the McSheep farm. To the what piece? I think you need to elaborate. You would have flashbacks to McSheep farm? Oh, the Minecraft sheep farm. Let's pretend I absolutely understood that. And I was not confused. I was like, McSheep? What do you mean? Since when does McDonald's have things with sheep? I was literally so confused. But that's fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'm literally editing that episode right now. So I watched all of that back today, and I can see why. I can see why that would be slightly traumatic. Not really, because I don't think it's that bad, but you guys all seem to think it was really bad, so... Ooh. Hi, Hollow. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Shit. Can I not remove just one piece? Yeah, well, we're gonna have to redo that then, because I hated what I did back here. I actually kind of like wanted to just go like that. But how are you doing? The concept of McDonald's just naming... Yeah, just McSheep. You know where they should absolutely do that? In Scotland. I think that would be a great marketing stunt. I don't know. I just feel like people would absolutely love that. Ro just moved our farmhouse next to the other farms. Yeah, you guys still live together. You just moved. You just moved up the hill. Look. Oh. Oof. Well, I said that, but oh, yikes. Yikes. Okay. I think we're gonna need a second granary, actually. Because at this point, your farm is locked out of service. So I'm afraid we're gonna have to add a second one. It's good that I have a weird spot here available. Oh. Why can I not place it? Oh, invalid location. Well, I guess that weird spot is not where the granary is gonna go. McBlack pudding. Ew. As you might have noticed, I personally am not the biggest fan of black pudding. It's not my favorite. I want to place the granary somewhere in like a sensible location. Because like this one actually feels logical because it's sort of, you know, close to the train station. It serves all the... Can I still... I really would like to put it here, but can I just... In what capacity would it fit here? Because I can obviously just move the road. Oh, it would fit like that. I sort of hate how that sits. So I'll probably move it. Yeah, I just realized I absolutely hate how that sits. So I guess we're just gonna move it. It might actually go over here then. Let's see how it looks when it's done, because maybe the footprint's slightly different. But yeah, I really do not like blood sausage. I've tried it once and it's really not my favorite. Okay, that definitely has to move. I hate it there. I just don't know if I like it here either. Just feels so like in the middle of an area where people are living. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to add it then. I mean, I guess we could have it back here. But then how? Oh, I just had a huge oversight. The way that I put the crops here means we can't go back here. And I was like, oh, we can go like this. I mean, I guess we can still go here, but then putting a granary here is not a great idea. Hi, Jane. Hello, hello. I know you can't hear anything, but still wanted to say hi. Why am I struggling so much with this? Okay, okay. Maybe we place it... maybe we place it back here. Hold on. We have the annoying lampposts again. That I just have to move somewhere. Like, now I can have it be pretty close to that building, and then we can just have a small road that goes to it. And then we can employ one person there. And now, out of curiosity, that one... So I have that one. One person is working there, but it's not connected to any of the farms. Annoying. Annoying. Also, I just realized, for this game, it might actually make more sense if I'm over here. There we go. Because very often you guys can't see the whole UI. I just realized this. And I think this part where my camera is now, I don't think that ever shows anything. Okay. Just out of curiosity, if I move this here, like, not a fan of the location, but then I can add all the workers over here, and then there's only one worker here. See, but the problem is that one is still unreachable. Why? I'm so confused. Nothing is blocking the path. Can I just edit connections? Okay, now it works. Now that is connected to that. Okay, I just needed to edit the connections manually. But then... can I still move? Then I'll have to definitely switch things around, because I kind of want to have this back here. Hold on. I don't want it to snap to the path for now, because I want to manually place it back to where it was, so that it subtly connects. Ah, hold on. It was perfect, and then I moved it. No, that's fine, actually. There are so many of you guys in town. 100%. Okay, so we add all of these back. Then that one is the issue. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the connection. That one can go. Now that works. And then that one definitely has too many workers right now. And then I want to edit the connection, and that one is neatly going to that one. Okay, that's perfect. So this granary right now is serving these 4 farms, and this granary is serving this farm, which I think actually makes sense. Desires a house surrounded by farm decorations. Well, we don't really have that for you right now. Well, no, actually, I do think we have that. I have a house for you right here. And you want to live close to food, which would be perfect over here. Okay, we can definitely do with a little bit of decoration in the town, because right now the town is looking a little sad. So I think it is time. No, I really wish you could be pets. That would be so fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, I actually really like the pet center here, though. There is a pet waiting. Oh my god! You can actually pet them while they're in the pet center? Look, Katie, you're visiting. You're visiting the shelter. And Jennifer is here, and Burb is here. Burb's like, aw, that's so cute. I immediately have to go visit. I love that. I agree. In every game with pets, you should be able to pet the pets. I 100% agree with this. You can go live here. You can go live here. Oh, you guys got sad because... Okay, we definitely need to have more laborers in certain places. There we go. I think at this point, yeah, we have 800 farm points. That means that we can research cotton, beeswax, and roses. Very fast, all of them. We can also... Oh, if only I had known. I wouldn't have built a second granary. We didn't need it yet. Because look, now we can add extra. But that's fine, because we're going to build a whole heap of more farms. So I think that should be okay. The thing that I realized, but I think we can fix that relatively easily, is that if we want to build back here, the only way that we can have a path is back here. Yes, yes. In about 3 minutes, we can do a breaky. That actually sounds like a really good idea. I like that. But that means we're going to have to make a path, I think, between here. So I'm going to move this over there, and we're going to get rid of this tree. And for now, I'm just going to move these trees out of the way. I don't necessarily want to get rid of them, to be honest, but I just need to be able to put a path. And then we can go in between here, I think. Because then we actually end up here, and I think that means we can do another farm back here, and from here we can also work our way back here. I think I do think that this area is technically, I don't think you can access it, so we could just put decoration here. I think interesting. You can move in here. You want to live somewhere where there's no pets, so you can go live in here. Okay, we don't have any apparel or leisure, which is why our happiness is not... Ooh, we can upgrade. Do you guys want to upgrade? Right before break, I think we can upgrade. That sounds like a good idea. That's cute! Yay! I like that song. It's really cute. Yay, we now have housewares and research menu 4. But I think we're just taking it slow with this town, and I like that. The thing is, I do want to decorate a bit more. So I think after the break, I'm gonna decorate this area, this bit of town, because the people that live here now have a really nicely decorated area, and then the the people here, this just look horrendous from the back as well. So I think we ought to do some things. Maybe we can give some of these houses backyards. Because I think what I want to do is I want to probably make this a street of houses here as well. And then maybe here we can do like another little plaza or something. But that means that there's going to be an awkward space in between some of the houses. And I think it would actually be kind of perfect if we just have like a little, I don't know. Maybe some of them can just have like a little backyard. Hold on. I wanted to space those out a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, that feels a bit better. But yeah, the ads are gonna start in like 30 seconds. So I am gonna go and take a quick break. If you're hanging out here, don't forget to stretch and hydrate and all those things. And I'm definitely gonna stretch. I need it. But I'll talk to you guys in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the breaky break. Hello. I'm back. I did a little stretchy. I hope you guys also did a little stretchy, moved around. Stuff like that. It is making me yawn because I'm sitting on a heated blanket, which has been really comfy. So I'm just like a little bit sweepy, but in the best way possible, you know? It's been really comfortable. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good break. I just realized, hold on, I want to take my last sip of tea because it's actually getting a bit cold, so let me actually... Town of City will do that to you. Yeah, it kind of will. But like in a good way, you know? 'Cause it's just very relaxing. Also, oh my god, I can't wait to show you guys. I just realized this. I haven't told you guys about it. On Wednesday evening, Scott wasn't home and I was like not feeling super great because like I said, I think I have an EDS flare-up going on right now. So on Wednesday evening, I was kind of beat and I was kind of struggling. I was literally thinking to myself, like, what do I do? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I was just struggling. I couldn't really figure out. I was like, I don't want to play on Girly Pop because then I have to record it and it feels like content. I don't want to play Town of City because I wanted to check out the update together. And also just in general, I've been really liking playing in this city. So it's like, I don't really want to play in another city. So I just couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. And then I decided, I was like, you know what? I haven't played in my Minecraft Forever world in a while. And I was a little bit overwhelmed initially. I was like, oh, I don't really know what I want to do. And I don't know, just kind of stuck. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just open my Forever world and I'll just see. I'll just see. And then I loaded in and I was like, oh yeah, we decorated the outside of my house, but I haven't done any interior decoration. And initially I was a little bit overwhelmed. I was like, oh, I don't know where to start. So I started looking up some inspiration. And then I actually found some inspiration for specifically a fireplace design. And I was like, wait, that's actually such a cute idea to put a fireplace in the living room. Well, I kid you not, I decorated for 5.5 hours straight. My house is still not fully decorated. I kind of went ham on the details. It was so fun. I had such a good time. So yeah, I am now the proud owner of a very decorated house in my Forever world. We have artisan residences. Okay, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. I don't think we're ready. And we can eventually always update normal homes as well. But yeah, I ended up having like a very, very nice evening. Which was exactly what I needed. Because like I said, I wasn't feeling all that great. Okay, so I think this house can have a backyard. Hold on. That can basically just sort of go in between like this. No. I hate that. Hold on. It feels very realistic to have it like this, but I also low-key hate it, so hold on. Demolish. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks. But at the same time, it's been a while, so I'm not surprised to have a... Okay, I don't like it. To have a flare-up. Like, I haven't had one in a long, long time. I don't know. It's not a surprise, actually. Because obviously this week I've taken more rest than I have in a really long time. Yeah, I like that more, I think. We'll decorate with trees and stuff to make it look a little less awkward, but I think I like this. So I'm genuinely not surprised that I got a flare up the moment It's probably also related to the weather. Or at least I'm noticing that the weather is having a huge effect on it, as in my muscle ache gets really, like, genuinely way worse the moment that I'm cold. So that's, I think, one of my biggest struggles in the past week, is that I've really noticed that during the day, I'm like struggling with the temperature because I'm cold, and the cold makes me hurt. And then I basically don't get rid of the pain until I am in bed and I can warm up. And there's just, as soon as I go out of the bed, there's like no way for me to stay warm. Which is probably also partially like related. I wouldn't be surprised if that's also related to like poor circulation, which is on its like, you know, in its turn again a thing of EDS. So it kind of like all plays into each other, if that makes any sense. That is very true, Yule. That's very true. But in a weird way, it's kind of like it doesn't suck any less to have it. But in a way, not having it for a long time is actually like a positive sign, of course. Like that makes me happy. But also, it's not weird that I got it, as in like kind of I saw it coming. Also meant that in a way I was more prepared for it. So like I still obviously don't like it. It still really sucks. But I think I'd much rather sort of see it coming and be able to like mentally prep myself for it. Compared to what I've had in the past, where it like completely caught me off guard, and it would not happen when I was taking rest, but it would actually kind of happen because I pushed myself for so long that I didn't notice I wasn't in a good spot. Whereas now I almost feel like, oh, you know, I know how far I pushed myself. I know how far I went with my boundaries. And I knew that I needed to take rest this week. I knew that I needed to take a break. If that makes any sense. So like, obviously the rest was also because I just wanted it. You know, I've been very busy for obvious reasons in the past couple of months. So I think it was also just really good for myself to take that moment. That's also really cute. The autumn leaves. Oh my goodness. That's the only downside though. Like if you want to decorate your city seasonally, you're going to have to change the whole city. They always have you have, and they always say, do you have pain? And my answer is like, no, none of my normal, not outside of my normal pain. Yeah, but I feel that though. I wish it wasn't like that, but I very much recognize that. It's like, no, it's actually not too bad. Like outside of, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. And they're like, okay, but what's your ordinary? I'm like, well, to have pain. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, oopsie. It really sucks, but I'm sorry to hear that you're recovering as well. And that you're familiar with the regular pain. Like, that just really sucks. I was just about to say, can I put that on the table? That's actually really cute. I really wish for all of us to not know this. Okay, I like that. There's just like a little seating area. We have one of the backyards. I do think that not all of these houses will have backyards. As if we can sort of do joint backyards, which is, I don't know if how normal that is where you guys are from, but in the Netherlands, you'll very often see this. It's not actually joint. There will be like some sort of a fence in the middle, but hello? Oh. Well, that's annoying. Why can I not go closer? With the other house, I can literally go super close. I'll just go like that then, I guess. That creates a bit of extra space as well, so maybe that's not a bad thing. And then we can have like one of the wooden fences in the middle. Ooh. Maybe it's steeper. It seems pretty flat. Also, I did this and then I realized that I actually really hate it. I can go outside of the building, of course. Maybe that would work. Yeah. Then I can go way straighter. Actually, a natural stone wall might also be really cute. Hold on. Considering this is literally the farmer's town. I just don't like how those connect. At all. Like for either of them. Does that make sense? So I might just put trees in between there. Like for this one, I do think we can do 2 backyards, but then we can actually have them be separated. There we go. You like the first one better, as in the first wall? I do think the first wall might fit better with the style of house. Hold on. Yes, I want to demolish it. Oh, I hate how that looks. Wait, you can adjust fences afterwards? Is that new? I don't think I've seen that before. I'm happy with that, though. Can I then drag it closer? No. That's the closest. Wow, that's difficult to say, apparently. Closest. I can't say it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I might agree with you. I think the other texture is better. I think it fits the houses more. So let's give them a little backyard as well. Getting as close as possible. There we go. Just 2 small backyards. And then we can add maybe like some trees and stuff in between. Like a small tree back here. I think that's cute. Technically, your Sims, I was going to say. The people living here can't really go into the yard. Because that is way too big of a path. Hold on. They can't go into the yard because there's no back door. Which is very silly, but we're gonna give them to them anyways because we're nice like that. I actually like the idea of having a second path here. That makes it even more like a little neighborhood. And that makes those 2 backyards make more sense, I think. And then let's add some small trees and some bushes. And then maybe we can also add some flowers. We definitely need light. Maybe we can do some lights on the side of the buildings to light up the street. I think that actually makes sense. They can climb out of the window. True, true. No problem. No biggie. Maybe I do just want to have like a big tree back here to sort of block it, because right now that street otherwise is just weird. I'm trying to figure out, like, it could be fun to add something, I don't know, like to maybe make this neighborhood like give it like a bit of different grass. Maybe this area here too. Just give it like a slightly different look compared to the rest of the area, almost as if it's like greener or lusher. I do think that I might want to add like another plaza or something back here, because that would create so many houses that would be close to shops and stuff. Also, we can research things again. We can get utility decorations. We can get allows you to access. Let's get a global stockpile. Crops grow in Frontenbrak can be, or elsewhere, can be accessed to power commerce buildings wherever you are. Let's go. I think that means that things that we produce here can actually be moved to our other city, which is really nice. Ooh, we need more workers here. I haven't been focused on the town very much. I've literally just been building and decorating. You want to live close to a lot of light. You can go live here then. Because I think that would mean that eventually we can make these like artisan homes if we have all the other shops and things in here. Okay, but let's continue to decorate back here because right now it's looking a little sad. And I think we can make it a lot less sad by adding like planter boxes and stuff on the side. Do I like it? Yeah, that looks cute. I like that a lot, actually. We can have flowery bushes on this side. This can be like such a nice street to walk. Like such a cute area. Like flowery street. I actually like the flowery bushes more than the sunflowers. I think they look a little bit more natural. Sunflowers look a bit too curated, so let's actually go for more flowery bushes. I do really like the look of the flowers alongside this path, though, so I will definitely add it. And just continue until it no longer fits. There we go. Oh, look, a little kid walking in the town. Okay, let's make sure that we also have some lights back here so that those backyards are lit up. Oh, look, we got a big shed. And we got... Since when did we get these items? Is that because we researched the sheep farms? Oh, this house has access to nothing? How come? The people living here are very happy though, but they have access to nothing. I'm confused at how that works. But, oh my god, we can actually... Oh, the sheep can have a shed. That's low-key so cute. I want to have that. And then we can add... Wait, that could be so cute on the... I'm not getting sidetracked from what I was actually doing. Hold on, what do you mean? You mean I can actually decorate a little bit? It's just like some wood and stuff, but we can have that in the field. That's actually adorable. That makes the farms look so cute. I'm genuinely confused as to why this house has access to nothing, though. I think it might be because too many people, like, moved in here. So therefore, they don't have access anymore. So then we need to create, like, a new little square with market stalls and stuff. I do want to move all of these people in, though. There we go. I have no idea what you're talking about. That guy is V, or the guy is V, sorry. What are you talking about? You're making no sense. Please don't be a weirdo. And don't say weird things in my chat, because we don't like that here. And we will remove you. Just giving you the heads up. I just realized, technically, there could be a path that goes up here as well. I don't think I realized that that could potentially be a walkway. Let's actually make this a bit of a more square plaza then. I'm at the beginning of Fontebroek. I keep saying that wrong. Any tips to start? You're not earning any money. Ooh. Hold on, let me pause to think. I think something that for this one, it basically works the same way as your other town. However, the focus is way less on commercial buildings and way more on farms. So what I did is, but I basically followed the tutorial. So I don't know if you also got the pop-up, but I placed like a vineyard, like my first wine farm. And then I placed a winery, and then the winery basically started making money. But you need to have people living there. So if you just have a farm, I don't know if that makes any money. You need to have like town folk living there as well. Yeah, just 3 normal houses. Then you just probably need more houses. But I had the same. In the early days of this town, I kept running out of money. Every single time I wanted to place a new house, I was just sat here like this. I was like, okay. Okay, so let's wait. Also, Bud, hi. It is good to see you. And Joe, welcome in. It's good to see you. But yeah, it definitely took a while in the beginning. And then at one point, all of a sudden, you get to a point where you're constantly at full money. It's kind of like a weird balance. Oh, definitely get more houses first. Yeah, I think I only upgraded to more farms when I had like multiple houses. Because you're also eventually going to need more townsfolk to work on the buildings that need to be powered by the farms. No, you don't take your money with you, so you basically start at 0 in this town. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it feels, but it's definitely the contrast. Because I had the same feeling in the beginning. I was very much also like, oh, this is taking forever. But in the end, I think it was, I had a good time because it also slowed me down, which gave me time to decorate, which I also really liked because that's the one thing that in the other town I'd not really taken the time to do. So I liked that it slowed me down. Oh, it was the utilities upgrade that I did. Oh, that's actually really cute. We can have like a little water pump on this plaza. I like that because we already have a well here. But yeah, we basically, this family has access to absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to create like another little market square here. This has been one of my favorite things. Marilyn! Thank you so much for the freaking 7-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so much for wanting to subscribe. Something that I have really been enjoying doing is adding like these little plazas. So that like basically all my villagers or residents have little like town squares to visit or like little market squares. So we have one up here. It's like a small little market square. And then we have one here, which is like a bit of a bigger market square. It even has some seating and stuff. And then I'm just making one here now as well. But the reason that I think this is really cute is because instead of like adding a bigger shopping district or something, I feel like this just makes it so cozy. And I started doing that in the first world, and I don't know, I just like it so much that I've been keeping it. I do think here, because it's a plaza, we definitely could do with some plants, I think, to sort of separate the road. I also know that I need to add workers, by the way. But apparently today, decoration is taking priority over workers. Lol. You're all living in the town. It's a Twitch integration. So this game actually comes with an integration for Twitch, and you can either set it up so that people have to type !join, but I have it just set up so that anyone that is in chat, so if you send the chat message, you'll get added to chat. Oh, or to the town, I'm sorry. Oh. That is not connected to a warehouse. That's because the warehouse now needs multiple people. What did I just add people to that did not need people? I just added people somewhere. Oh, well. Okay, so they are connected now. Oh, I added someone here. There we go. Chat message to get added. Let's go. Oh, you live somewhere over here. Look. You live together with Anna and Dea. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's super cute. And the thing is, I haven't reset it. Wait, why are you unhappy? Crops are not being harvested. What? Well, why? Why are your crops not... Oh, we didn't build anything for you to actually then work with. We can do a dressmaker or a hatter. Let's actually start with a dressmaker because for the hatter, we need the other 2 ingredients. Lol, I just realized this. I got the wool farm and then I never got anything. Okay, so I actually want to have shops and stuff over here. But we could obviously add this over here and make like another path in between. Hold up, that could actually be interesting layout-wise. I feel like I'm making such weird layouts, but I like it. I like it. Also, hi Nefarianta, welcome in. You can just type something in chat. I mean, in your case, you type join, so that also works. But I have it set up so that anyone who types in chat is basically added to the city automatically. Because we already have so many commands that people need to remember that. I was like, you know what? Let's just use the automatic feature. Okay, so then we need workers. Thank you. Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for wanting to use your Prime. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Because why can I not? Someone could work here. Oh shit, that requires the type of people we do not have in the town. And to get those types of people in the town, hold on, I want this backwards a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now let me actually snap it to the road so I know it's connected. There we go. To have those types of people in town, we need... Okay, I need to get my shit together. Hold on. I need to focus. Because we actually have to get some of the other shops. We have some food, but definitely not all the food types that I would like. Because we also need a lot of like luxurious points. I think honestly this corner would be low-key perfect for a bistro because the winery is right here. I just feel like that if anything... Oh my god, stop glitching. There we go. We're gonna build a bistro there. And then that already adds 2 luxurious points as well. To butcher. Ooh, it's unfortunate that doesn't fit in between there. But maybe... Which one is this? Hold on. The carpenter, the smithy, launderer. Let's get a carpenter. Does that fit? Yes. Perfect. Reason being is that artisans require a lot. They have a lot of wishes. Honestly, the launderer is a very annoying building to place. That could work if we didn't have a lamppost there. Maybe. I don't know if I like that, though. I might actually get a clothing store first. I want to not snap that to the path. I want to manually place it because I want to place it way more precisely. Like closer to the path and stuff. There we go. Oh, sometimes if you re-roll, if the bot sometimes has a weird delay and then it's basically lag. You can just try again. I think the warehouse at one point must start running into issues, surely. But I think we're still... Okay, I guess we're still good. Yay! Everyone's happy. Yeah, okay, so the warehouse is running into issues. We already have a big warehouse, so... I am afraid that to have something here, we're gonna need another warehouse. Maybe that's not bad, though, if we have another warehouse, but I might immediately opt for a big warehouse. Because there's like so much back here that I think we would actually do well on a bigger warehouse. I would really like to place that here, but it doesn't really fit. I guess I can just place it a bit more like that and then just have like some trees or something. I hate that placement, but I guess it's the only way, and I like that location enough that I want to make the sacrifice. We'll just connect the path like this. Because I think yeah. Now that is all connected. Which connections do we have? Hold on. This warehouse goes to the train station, and then it connects to all of that over there. I think that makes sense. Okay, we still don't have artisans, which is okay. You can live here, close to the housewares. You can live there, close to the shop. I think the one thing that we're genuinely missing is entertainment, which I think would actually be kind of perfect back here. I wanted to make 2 backyards back there. Which I feel like now would be the perfect time to do that. Hold on. And then we definitely need a tree or something back here to kind of hide that awkward corner. There we go. And then we're going to have the same back here, I think. Although, if this is going to be a little plaza, again, I actually have an idea. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to connect it, so let's get the round brush and make it a bit smaller. We could actually have the plaza connect here, and then we can have like one of those cute walkways that sort of connect things. And then here we could potentially have like a fancy fence. Hold on. I basically want to get rid of that over there. And then we can have that fancy fence back here as well. I kind of like the idea of maybe having that fence go all the way. Hold on. Then well, I'll place the tree back. Didn't mean to demolish it, but fine. Why can I not place it here? Oh. Well, that's not really what I wanted, because that doesn't really hide anything. But I guess maybe trees and bushes will. We're just gonna go for trees and bushes then. Trees and bushes also do not fit there. That sucks. I mean, I'll still keep it. You can't re-roll from being a toddler. Oh. Oopsie. Plaza. This one. No. This one. Hold on. Where is it? I am looking for this one. But then, well, we could actually add this one. This one is kind of cute. And then I want to add that one here too. And then let's get some plants. Like so. Okay, we definitely need to move this out of the way. Because I think... yeah, that fits. And then we can do a singular plant here. There we go. And then I would like to add some entertainment here. If that fits, that would go perfectly in the corner. Because this adds luxury points as well. Oh, that almost fit it and then it didn't. I don't know if I like that. It might be too big, but... I want to see if it can work. But maybe it's too intense. But the thing is, artisans need like 12 points. I think it can work if I rotate it, actually. If I just move it. Hold on. Carefully moving it backwards. There we go. Yeah, that works, I think. Because then we can even add more entertainment back here, I think. No? That's annoying. Well, let's just decorate with plaza decorations then. If we cannot add a whole heap of entertainment, let's just make it a small plaza. We definitely need more lights though, because right now it's rather dark here. But I guess we can just add lights to the back of the buildings that are near the plaza. I guess that would work, right? Yeah, now the plaza feels a lot lighter. And then decoration-wise, we should definitely have some benches. This is such a weird plaza, to be honest, but I kind of like it, I think. We can have that banner there. We could do with a small tree, maybe. Like that narrow tree could fit perfectly over there. It's just like a little spot for people to go watch entertainment. I feel like that could be really cute. And then we can have all the planter boxes on the side of this building. And then I don't think we have really space for a fountain. Maybe a small one. We can add a small one just because we can. I feel that. I feel that, a heavenly mess. You're absolutely right. It is very annoying. I've thought this as well in the past. Okay, let's get a, well, maybe not a large tree, a medium tree. Would be nice back here. Okay, so I think we might be able to risk upgrading a house to artisans. And then we can check. Okay, they have 9 out of 12 luxury points. That means that we definitely have to add more. Which is a painful process. I'm not gonna lie. Having more luxury points is annoying. I also realized we needed to add, wow, speaking row, a mayor's home. I am afraid we might have to move these houses down the road. Because I think I might need this space. If we're going to add the artisan home in this vicinity, I think we're going to need the space. Because we're basically going to have to place like a barber and an optician and stuff. And that's all fine. They can all go over here. I think that's cool. But then we're definitely going to have to expand the path here. I don't exactly know where I want that to lead just yet. Hold on. Also, I have an important question. I just realized this. Who here is currently watching Stranger Things? And have you finished the latest season until the mid-season finale? You. Okay, let's go. Let's keep the chat spoiler free because obviously it's very new. So, I mean, I can totally imagine there's still plenty of people that haven't watched everything, but yeah. We finished it yesterday. Volume 1 was good. I agree. I really feel like, I don't know, things are slowly coming together. I did notice that I was forgetting a lot of things. As in, like, I realized that there were quite some things that I didn't remember. The finale in theaters? Oh, shit. See, this is some... I wouldn't want to live in America, but these are moments that I wish I lived in America. Oh, that's fair, Burp. That's fair. Honestly, it's kind of nice if you can just watch in one go. Okay, they actually... Two more luxury points. We have the barber. We can add maybe the shoe store. Does that... It's a quite... Hold on. No, I don't think it fits, but maybe the optician would fit here. The optician is such a weird building. I think that blocks the path a little bit, but let's see. Don't like being around people. Valid. That's such a fair reason. I don't think they do that here, but that's so cool. I love that they do it in the UK, though. I think the biggest issue Volume 1 has is that it suffers from being written with the idea that viewers will be on their phones. Wait. What do you mean? Why? Genuinely intrigued as to why you would say this, because I don't think I'd noticed that in any way, shape, or form. The writing is just obvious, but like, how would the writing be affected by where viewers are watching? Do I place that here? I don't know. Maybe I do. I want to have it backwards a little bit because right now it is bumping in the... Okay. And then I think we can add the shoemaker in between here. And then we have our little street of shops. And then we definitely need to fix the road because I don't like how this is going. Oh! That people are distracted because they are on their phones. As in, you mean like there were slow moments that you can easily miss or something like that? Yeah, it's very much setting up for the finale. I totally agree with that. I do agree with that. I do have to say, I really like it, don't get me wrong. I've been absolutely obsessed and I'm eating it up. But I do feel like the first volume, it was, to me, personally, the most, like, obvious season. As in, right from the get-go, I felt like some of the things were just super clear. Does that make sense? A lot of high budget TV film is moving from towards telling over showing. Yeah, I can see that, I guess. Oh shit, we don't have enough workers, so we need to move people into town. Well, luckily we have houses available, so that's good. But now we still have not enough workers. Okay. Yeah, we keep running into this issue, don't we? Yeah, I hope so too. I do feel like in this one, I'm not sure if it was really more like showing versus telling. Or telling versus showing, sorry. I just feel like they were very obviously working towards a specific story point, which is not like a bad thing. But it was noticeable. Yeah, they were pretty much spelling things out. Okay, so the thing is, we do have a high enough happiness. I do think I have to add to the city lighting because right now that's rather atrocious. Because I keep moving lampposts around and I keep not really thinking about where we actually need light. So let me fix that. You know what? Let me actually get rid of that. And let me continue the path of lights on the street. Because I do like that, actually. And then we can move that because that connects to that street, which also has the lampposts in the street. There we go. And then we can have another one back here, I think. No, there I actually do think it is rather awkward, so I might move it onto the building. And here for the animal center, I feel like it's a bit in a weird spot. There we go. That's better. Have a lot of people dislike because I didn't understand. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. Okay, I don't think... Do I have any houses available? Oh shit, you guys are... Oh, okay. Well... This always happens. Why are you saying that you don't have access, though? Okay, well then, you take over those connections. Because you should have enough... God, we don't have enough workers. Oh, but now we should have sleepy workers here, right? No. Don't have enough workers, but if I add more people... Oh, this is a recurring problem, isn't it? We had this in our other city as well, where you get to like that tipping point where if you want to have specific amounts or like specific types of people in your city, you have to add a lot of shops. But to add those shops, you need workers, and to add workers, you need more workers. It becomes kind of like a paradox on its own. But I guess we can have some more houses back here. This farm is complaining about not being close to anything, which is rather unfortunate. Because I don't necessarily want to add anything for that farm right now. We can, for now, add 2 houses here, which should add space for 4 families. We can immediately upgrade them. There we go. Let's make sure they have some lights and stuff on them. Bam. Let's give them some decoration before people start complaining about not liking the decoration on their houses. I know these silly inhabitants, they all complain. They're all happy, but they also all complain. It's there we go. Thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. And thank you for the flowers. I appreciate it. Okay, so then you... Oh, where do you want to live? Far away from any neighborhoods. Well, you are gonna go live on a farm then. That is safe to say. Oh, we have space here. I did not realize we had a house there. Yeah, so that would not work. But you don't really care where you live. So you can move up here, actually. And then you can move in here, which is perfect. And then we should have enough people to add to all the places that need people. Well, no, we don't have enough people. We need to still move in more people. The thing is, I don't really need to start another farm. Oh God, we need even more people. Everything in my city is falling down because I don't have any. Oh no. Oh no. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to add back here, by the way, so probably just trees. Trees are my favorite way to fill the space. And I think it makes the city look really cute. Okay, we have new people arriving as well. Because you would be a perfect farmer, but I just don't really need farms right now. You want to live somewhere with a lot of light. Well, you can go live here. That's 10 plus. That's still good. Do we have a family somewhere here? This is just a single person and you're 100% happy. Do you want to move here? Because then the people with the housewares can live here because then they're like, that's 5%. Okay, we need more artisans. That is a bit of a challenge. Because upgrading for artisans is a pain in the ass. And we, again, ran out of people. And as soon as we start upgrading for artisans, we have less workers again. So I have enough farmers. I don't need more farmers. That area is going to be reserved for a farm. I guess we could add another house back here. Or not. Hold on, if we move the trees out of the way. Maybe we can add at least one more house back here. And then we can place some of the trees back, I think. So that it feels like that space makes sense again, because right now that feels rather awkward. And then the person living in that house has a very nice, secluded house. The problem is I don't think it will be good enough for this person. Yeah, that'll be -7. That'll be -10. Okay, this person does not want to live anywhere. You can go live here then. You have no wishes. That's actually perfect. I love it when households have no wishes. You are like the perfect person to me. Okay. I mean, I can just say that I don't need you right now. I can just dismiss this family. I hate that this farmer is like complaining about not having anything close. I'm like, bestie, you're a farmer. That's kind of, you decided on this lifestyle. You can't say that you want to live close to having crops and like sheep and everything, but also want to live close to a clothing store. Those two things do not go together very well, now do they? And if you think otherwise, then that's just silly of you. Oh, I added trees and now they're... What? Oh, they just didn't have a connection to it, I think. Because now they're fine. Okay, we do need artisans, though. So I might take the risk of upgrading one more house. The artisans are pretty happy in the city, though. Well, pretty happy. The artisans actually have a happiness rate of a freaking 100%. That's actually kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't happen very often, that I manage to keep a population type 100% happy. But I think we can upgrade maybe one more house to an artisan residence. And then we have some more artisans, I think, right? No. Why? Did you guys not upgrade then? Oh. That was a house with a lot of toddlers. Well, that sucks. They want to live near a beehive. Yeah, I can't really make that happen for you. I'm sorry. This family doesn't really care where they live, so you get to go live here. And then you get to go live here. I knew that you would love it. The barber needs more people. Okay, we don't really have beehives yet. Oh, the farmer is unhappy again. I think the farmer has the wrong job. I'm not gonna lie. Because they're like complaining about not having anything. Look, do you see these people here? They don't have anything. They're not complaining. They're simple people. Hollow and Donut and Esther and Chris. I love that 3 of my mods are living together. And Soderstrom and Ellie and Thoughts and Nasodum. All people that are just happy with their farmer life. Yeah, I am making a lot of money. That is true. Isla! Hello, hello. Hold on, let me pause. How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. I see you're playing some Town to City. How did it go? How was your Town to Citying today? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that a ton. Can we get a massive shout out for Isla, please? For anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for an absolutely wonderful fellow Dutchie to follow, you should absolutely go drop your bum on the follow button. Isla plays a lot of cozy games, so not just Town to City, also things like The Sims, and I think I've seen you play Animal Crossing, but maybe my memory is now playing tricks on me and you've actually never played that. But I do know that you play a variety. Basement Prisoners, yeah, that is interesting. I feel like you potentially might have to explain your raid message. But thank you so much again for the raid. For anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we're playing Town to City. This game has absolutely taken over my life. I love this game so much, and we are currently playing in also thank you, you're so sweet, Isla. Thank you. Yes, giving your friends some air, that sounds like a good idea. You know, if they're always in your basement, it sounds like they deserve it. Oh yeah, we just have it so if you type, you should be in game. I don't have the join command on, but that's why we have a very busy city. There's a lot of people living here. We have just arrived in the endless cycle of not having enough villagers. Oh, you live here, or I think you're currently at work. Yeah, I think you're currently at work. I think you actually, yep, that's you. You are 78% happy. But yeah, you're a baker. You work at the bakery. But we currently landed in the cycle of continuously not having enough people, versus every single time I add more jobs because artisans need it. You know, things start to become complex and stuff. So yeah, I've just been trying to keep up with the demand in workforce and the demand in people and like all the balances. We're currently dealing with a sheep farmer who is continuously complaining that he doesn't have enough happiness, Gregory, because he has no access to clothes, no access to entertainment, and no access to housewares. And we were just saying that his other farmers that live here, namely Chris and Esther and Soderstrom and Ellie and Nazadam and Thoughts, they are all happy with their farming life. So I don't know why Gregory is complaining, because he actually lives closer to town than the rest of them. So I am indeed very close to getting rid of this household, because you're annoying. I don't actually know if you can, like, if you move a household, can you just completely delete them? No, they're a farmer. I actually don't think... I think you can move them elsewhere, but I don't think you can delete them. Also, Isla, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, practice any self-care, please make sure to do so. Or give him a dog. Oh, that's actually genuinely a pretty good idea. We can give him Francis. I think Francis is a perfect dog to go live here. Yes, you want to go live with this family. Oh, look. Now you're happier. I do think we could provide a little bit, you know. We can have some entertainment on this little square back here. Because I do feel like this little square is actually due for an upgrade. At this point, maybe it can turn into a proper plaza, you know. Oh. Well, I first have to remove the dirt. So, let's actually get rid of that because that's the path. Hold on. Because I love doing like little plazas, and this little plaza definitely has been made of dirt for too long. So let's get rid of the dirt and let's put the plaza floor around it or under it. And then we can actually add some entertainment. I think that will make Farmer Gregory happy as well. There we go. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Well, we'll fix that. I accidentally jollied a little bit too close to the sun, I'm afraid. Let's fix it. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, now that plaza looks a little bit more like an actual plaza. I think that's good. We can actually add a little bit of decorations on the plaza too. We can have a little fountain, and then I think we can have some entertainment. We could actually have a street organ that's playing next to the street. I think that'd be really cute. That will be right across from Gregory's farm. If he's not going to be happy with that, I don't know anymore. Oh, well, Gregory, you're going to have to wait a little bit before, you know, I can actually make you happy, because as of right now, I actually want to upgrade another artisan home. Still not enough workers? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, that means we lost town folk, which is not great, but I wanted to get that one fully up and running. Oh shit, I don't have cotton yet. So we have all the workers, but we don't have all the right materials. Oh no. Okay, so maybe updating or upgrading to an artisan wasn't that smart. Oh well. Oh well. There is something that I wanted to do. I think we have to... Oh yeah, I remember. Hold on. We can research a hatter. I think that'd be great. Can we from here... No, I think we have to do the third floor housing. We have to do that in our other town, because we don't have enough artisans in this town to do that yet. But I might really quickly go to our other city so that we can research that. Although, no, I think we still need all the artisans here before we can do that. Okay, so I guess we're back to where we were before. Building houses! Yay! Okay, let's place some more houses then. I actually feel like that's way too many space. Yes, of course. Thank you so much again for the raid, and enjoy your lurk. That feels like too many space between the houses. But at the same time, that might be beneficial eventually. Oh, we got the hatter. It's perfectly over there. We don't really have any workers for it, but that is potentially the most perfect spot I have ever seen. We can have a little well back here. And then I want to have some trees. As you might notice, I'm super focused today. I am absolutely, totally not distracted. And I'm actually doing all the right things. I am totally not focused on decorating anything. Okay, I'm gonna move these houses a little bit closer together because I do feel like there's just too much space in between them. That just does not feel realistic because they're on the outer curve. These houses are so much closer together. Ooh, you're gonna chop hair off. Let's go. Started working at the barber, I see. Okay, let's get some more street lights before people start complaining that it's really dark in this area of town. Let's also get some lanterns on the houses. And let's make sure that we get some decorations on the houses as well. That can go there. And then we can have maybe some of the lamps on the balcony. Maybe even in front of the door. Okay, and then again, I don't really know what I want to add in between that yet, but you can go live here. You would be a perfect honey farmer. Okay, yeah. See, this is the problem. I add one family and I need workers everywhere. Okay, you can go work there. You... Warehouse cannot transport to this building. Why? Well, can I just move the connection here then? And then you can also not transport, but here I can add workers. Oh, no. I cannot add workers because I ran out of town folk. The happiness level is good though, so we will get new people. There we go. You want to be a farmer. You just want to live near beehives. You don't necessarily want to have beehives. Yeah, we're running out of people for sure. Which means we need more people. But if I add a farmer, they can't work anywhere. So I need town folk. To be honest, kind of around this lake, like you would get -10 happiness, but we could eventually add a bee farmer somewhere over here. I don't know. What? Why is that there? That was weird. I accidentally placed an additional fountain. Okay, how's Gregory doing? Gregory is feeling better. He's still not perfectly happy, but he's feeling better, I think. Okay, let's decorate a little bit in between here. Because I feel like we can definitely have a little bit more decoration. Maybe we can have a small little playground. Back here. I really hope that would fit, but... That does fit, but it doesn't really look good, so... We definitely need light back there as well, but maybe we should move the playground over here. You know, just like a little spot for the kids to hang out. Again, definitely need some lights because it is rather dark back here. Let's get that light post in between. Do we have the gazebo? Where is it? I feel like that might actually be really cute back here. And then we can have the benches. Again, definitely need a bit more light because it's really dark back here. But we can have some lanterns sitting on the floor, I think. We talked about this earlier, that like with these gazebos and stuff, it really looks like it could be one of those secret meetup spots where people could be like, I don't know, meet me at the gazebo at 7. Ooh, Ko-Fi shop. Let's go. A shop sale. Let's just add like a bunch of flowers back here as well. I think that looks pretty cute. We already said that about like this little spot back here. There's a graveyard that we made, and there's like a picnic table back here at the water. I feel like this has the same vibe. Yeah. I will construct a mayor's home once I'm ready for quests, but I'm not really ready for quests yet. In the other town, I kept snoozing all the quests because I wasn't ready for it, so let's not rush into things. I think maybe we can have like a ladder back here as if someone was constructing something on the house. And maybe we can have a little cellar back here. We can move this out of the way a little bit. And then that little corner would actually be perfect, I think, for a small tree. Small tree. There we go. This is cute. Exactly. No quests, more lanterns. You understand. I guess we could add the bee farm back here. Do we even have... Hold on. Have we even researched the bee farm? Yeah, we did. We did. Ooh, set hat colors. We can research that. We have enough spots anyways. Okay, let's get another farmhouse for the bee guy. By the water back here. Hello? Let me move the tree, please. Then we can move the lady who wants to live close to the bee farm in one of the houses over here, I think. So we need to start with a farmhouse. I guess that can... where do I want to put the farmhouse, actually? That is a bit of a weird corner, so this corner would actually be pretty nice for a farmhouse. It kind of depends. Usually roads first, and then I connect the houses. But sometimes I decide where I want to put a new neighborhood, and then I just kind of put the things there. Does that make sense if I say that? Just realized that I said something, and maybe that makes like 0 sense. We are gonna need a road to the farm. But honestly, see, now I just built the farm first, and I realized, oh shit, I actually need a road. And this could kind of be like a little sneak path. Hold on. If we move that over there, and we move this umbrella a little bit, this can be kind of like a sneak path in between. Which is something that I really like doing. I like... Hold on. Also, I just noticed this thing is sliding. I need to fix it. You think this game is harsh? Really? Harsh in what way? Genuine question. Okay, you're not really connected to anything, but... Oh my god, the beeswax has like all the flowers. That around the lake is actually so cute. Yay, another shop sale. Let's freaking go. I think that's actually really cute. Hold on. But I think I would like for it to go a bit more like this. So that it's actually around the water. I think that's cute. How are you so fast with the keyboard? It takes me way longer to move or rotate stuff. When I'm rotating stuff, I do that with my mouse. Like, if I'm holding something, I can rotate the camera with my right mouse button, but I can rotate things with my left mouse button. Oh, calling you a child. I was like, wait, why is the game harsh? Yeah, I get it now. We can have some bushes. I didn't even realize you could rotate things with your keyboard. Look, and then you, bee lady, can live over here. Okay, everything in the city is running out of... Oh, God. I immediately ran out of people because I assigned something to the Hatter. Okay, we definitely need some decoration back here. So, because this is the bee farm, I feel like having just like a lot of flowers is gonna be the right thing to do. No, I move my camera with WASD on my keyboard. And then I rotate like this with my right mouse button. But I move and I zoom in and out with my scroll wheel. And then that's how I play. I hope that makes sense. We can have like some extra farm decorations, I guess. Maybe some of the wood. I do feel like it would probably make sense if there was some sort of a fence around the beekeeper fields. We can go for like a more natural fence, I guess. Like if this was the farm, it wouldn't make a lot of sense for, you know, everyone to just be able to walk in. Yeah, that looks cute, I think. I do like this sort of being randomly in the middle of the city around the lake. I think it looks really cute. I would like to have a tree there. We could have one of those arches, I think. I don't know if they will fit back here. They do. You know what? I want to use the other one. Hold on. Where is it? I always lose that one. The one with the flowers. Oh, that's bigger. So then we need to use the small one. Okay, that's cute though. That still works. But then I want to have a potted tree. A potted tree, just a potted plant back there. Yeah, that makes it... Like if you want to go from the winery to the flower fields. That's cute. Let's get some bushes. Oh, you know what? We could get the flowery bushes. I just realized this. Let's actually get those here as well. No! What did I just demolish? What did I just demolish? Can I get that back? I don't remember what was there. It wasn't a granary, no. Oh, yeah, it was actually. Oh my God, you're so right. I was like, no, that wasn't here. But yeah, that was connected to the road here. You're absolutely right. Okay, I'll build a new one. Oh God. It was very precisely placed. There we go. Thank you for remembering what I placed there. That's actually ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Let's place some picnic tables back here. Let's actually move the ladder and rotate it a bit. There we go. Now it's actually cute that you can access that playground from both sides. This game does need an undo button. I agree with that. Yeah. You want to live close to water. That counts. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. We need people, so... I'm not even gonna complain at this point because... Yeah, I really need people. But every single time people move in, I also need more food and stuff. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. I only remembered you were in the granary because you were wondering why I was there. Yeah. I needed a second one, and I couldn't really find a proper location to put it back here, so I ended up putting it here. But now that we have a farm here, it actually feels like it kind of makes sense. But now I feel like, you know what could be really nice? If we get the road... Hold on. Sort of like around this. Hold on. Because I feel like that'd be such a fun place to make a little neighborhood. Ooh, good question. Maybe for like another 15, 20 minutes, something. Not super long because I've been pretty tired, but Scott has a friend over, so it's not like I'm gonna go to sleep anytime soon. Which, by the way, is not like a bad thing or anything. It's just, I know that. So then I can game for a little bit longer. Okay, let's get some more houses. Because we're definitely gonna need it. And these can be like perfect houses for those types of people that like don't want to live close to other people. We had that happen in our other city where people eventually started complaining about the population density. And I think this is a perfect place for people that don't want to have. This is such a good neighborhood. We're gonna have to add a spot for market stalls though, because they're definitely gonna need their own area, I think. Okay, more people are moving in. Great. That's good because we, like I said, we need more workers everywhere. Oh god. Still need more workers. Also, we don't have everything. We have beeswax. We still need roses. We need roses and cotton. So we definitely need more farms for actually 2 of the buildings that we now have in our town. And here we just desperately need more workers. We could actually, if we wanted to, you know what could be fun? Might cause some warehouse issues though. Let's wait, because I don't think we actually, like, that is serving a good part of town. Actually, where are these people getting food? Oh, of course, we have the bistro and stuff. They all go to the... Oh, they all just go to the winery. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Literally all just go to the winery. Well, what can I say? It's the only food you need, right? Apparently. Okay, they want to have a pet. Which is fine. I can just move you guys in here and then get you a pet. How about that? I can give you... Gervais. You feel like the proper dog for this household. Okay, but if we don't have... Hold on. If I don't have all the right materials... I mean, we have enough artisans anyway, so I don't really care. But, like, you can all go work here. Listen, why am I putting you on job duty in a place that doesn't produce anything right now? To be possible that Esther... to be possible, if it was possible to be faster than Esther. Ooh, you would actually like somewhere to live with, like, a lot of folk. Well, then I might actually move you. I might move you guys over here. And then you guys can live over there because that's a perfect place. You want to live close to farm decorations, which I guess we can just provide for you. How about that? Honestly, you know what? We kind of need to have... Oh, I was going to place the flower bushes. That's... And then I accidentally deleted things. I just realized this. Hold on. Considering this is a bee farm, there's like a bunch of things that I want to add. Just to have some decorations. Because there's someone who wants to live close to farm decor. And I think we can arrange that. We can have like maybe a pumpkin or two. We can have, what is this? Is it a lantern? Oh, a crate. Oh, it's a crate. Wait, that's cute. We can actually have that up here. Just like some stuff sitting. And then I think you can move in here. Yeah, you can. Perfect. There we go. That sounds so nice, Liv. How much does the game cost? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't remember. Oh god, okay. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I might have actually gotten it in a bundle. Yeah, so these people don't have any food. I was already kind of afraid of that. But that's fine, because I think we can actually... Oh, well, I was hoping that that would fit in between. It doesn't really. But I still think we can make this work. I was thinking we can add like little market stalls in between the houses. That just feels cute for this neighborhood. Then we're just gonna have to add like little pathways or something, but I think that's fine. Oh, 25. Okay, 25 euros. Which actually, if now that you mention that and I actively think about it, that is not a lot of money for how much I've been playing this game. I actually think I would like it more if they're back there. I just realized I don't like it if they're scooched that way. I mean, I haven't even played that many hours, to be honest. Like, if you think about it, I think at this point I've played maybe like 15 hours or something with the game. But I really enjoy it, so I can definitely see myself playing for like a lot more. Even I can see myself not playing this for a while, like if eventually I get to a point where I'm like, oh, I've played this a lot and I might need a little break. I can still see myself coming back to this game from time to time. I have never even played sandbox mode. So I feel like there's still so much that I can explore that I have never even tried. Yes, free updates. Free updates. Yeah, okay, I was afraid this would cause a warehouse problem. Which it is in fact creating. So, not connected to any shops. Well, that's not entirely true. The shops are just not functional. Now the question is, where am I gonna place a warehouse? You know, it would actually be kind of nice. I'm gonna do a little switcheroony because I remember that there's two here that love to live close to farm decorations. There's one family here who doesn't really care, so you guys can move over there. You guys can move over here. I guess if we add like more farm decorations just to these houses. Then we can create another house where the people who like farm decorations might want to live. Reason being is that I actually would like to place a warehouse in that little corner. I think we could do a small warehouse there. And that would be perfect for providing this neighborhood with things that they need. So far for me, honestly, this game has been like beyond worth the money. It's, I don't know, it's so relaxing. And if you think about how like other city builders, how expensive those can get, you know, if you think about like things like city skylines and stuff, at the same time, how much cozier this game is. Like, this game is actually ridiculously cozy. And and so incredibly relaxing. Oh wait, there's actually, you can move to that house then. Plus 9%. I'll do it for that. I can actually, I think, move this entire house back here then. And then I think we might be able to squeeze in a tiny warehouse here. I hope so, actually. Yeah, we might even... hold on. There's a lot of decoration here. If I get rid of that and get rid of the tree, we might even be able to squish in a big warehouse here, which would be even better. I would have to awkwardly... Oh, actually, I don't think I would have to awkwardly squish it too much. It's still an awkward corner, but like if we place trees and stuff around it, I think that should be fine. And there's a little pathway. Oh, actually, then they would have to go all the way around, but hey, I don't really care. It's not my job. I'm not the people working in this warehouse. Okay, we definitely need to add trees and stuff because... And something that I now keep forgetting is I keep not adding any decoration to any of the buildings, like any of the workplaces. And I know that eventually people in your town really start to complain about that. If there's like nothing. So I'll give you some pumpkins. How about that? And some sunflowers. There you go. Oh, poopy. There we go. Hi, social science nerd. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, we need workers here. But to no one's surprise, we have no workers. But I have families that I can move in. Which means that I can add workers. It's like, welcome to your new home. Welcome to town. You now have to work immediately. We also have more research points, but I have actually researched everything. Oh, wait. We can upgrade. Let's go. Unlock new researcher tier 3. New researchable items available. Let's go. Okay, but this is like more farm things. We are barely keeping up with this, so I don't think I want to do that yet. But we can definitely... a doghouse and a farmer's market and a farm surface increase. And geese! Oh, I want the geese. But yeah. Okay, you now have way too many workers, though. So that is actually kind of nice. I can take workers away from you. And I can add workers here. Slay. You both don't need workers because I don't even have the materials for the things that you need to produce. So we actually have to add farms eventually. You want to live somewhere in a good neighborhood. You can go live here. Okay, we have another farmer. Bad fatigue. Oh no, I'm sorry. That really sucks. I recognize it and it's not fun. Okay, let's actually move these trees back here. Can I move that boulder? I cannot. Can I destroy the boulder? I can. Because I think I want to add another farm back here. I want to give that farmer a house. Because I think we might be able to actually add a farm for one of the ingredients that we're missing. And I think you can go here and then we can have the road. Kind of connect up here. Just have to wait until the building is done so I know where the road is going to go. Yeah, that corner is not pretty. Hold on. Yeah, I hate that. So we're going to fix the path. Hold on. I have to redo that. So I actually wanted to go through the middle here. It's a bit of a weird U-shaped path, but at the same time, I feel like that is super realistic. Okay, you can go live here, and you are gonna become a cotton farm. And we're just gonna add your fields to the side here. I feel like that's really cozy. Okay, we're almost there. Let's make it a bit smaller. There we go. I like that though. I like the look of that a lot. I feel like that really makes it its own farm, because there's not really much else going to be back here, I think. We can potentially add like a fence around it. To give it that sort of more secluded feel even. And then we can add like one of the big wooden archways as well across the path. Where is it? Where? That's plaza decorations, I think. No. Farm decorations, that's the one. One of those. And then I like to add the plants to sort of hide that weird gap a little bit. We need another fence here. And then we need another plant to hide the little gap. And also just because it looks cute. That's nice. And that means, okay, we immediately ran out of workers everywhere. So I'm going to have to move in some people. This needs people. What here needs people? Oh, food stand needs people. Now you should have all the ingredients. So you can... Yay! Let's go. Okay, but the production isn't high enough yet. We need more, actually. Which means that we're probably going to have to add a farm eventually again. There's someone here who would like to live close to housewares. Oh, wait. No, I wasn't going to assign anyone here because I can literally not produce anything yet. If you want to live close to housewares, you guys already have preferences. Maybe one of the houses here, actually, because you genuinely don't care where you live. So you could go live here. It's only 5%, but it still adds to... Hello? It still adds to your happiness. Good night, Liv. Good night, good night. I hope you sleep very well. Okay, you want to live somewhere where there's a lot of neighbors. So I might move you here then. Then you can move over here. Another family that wants to live close to housewares. I think the only housewares that we have is back here. Is the carpenter. But considering you're not an artisan, can't really move you there. And I don't really have any free houses right now as well. That's my other problem. Ooh, what did you... Is it the Tinkerbell one, Bailey, or something else? Hey, I saw you, Peace. I don't even know Clemence, and we're married. Yeah. Do you not like it? Are you not happy about it? Okay, but we're definitely gonna have to add another farm. If we want to... We're gonna need a rose farm. I don't know. Let's see if I'm happy. We can check you. You. 100%. 100%. I mean, I don't know if Clemence is happy, but your house is perfect. You live close to a cliff, which you love. Your house has a lot of the needs that you need. Your home decoration is fine. It's not the highest it can be, but it's fine. And your work decoration, where do you work? Oh, yeah. You work at the bistro. The bistro is nice. The bistro is a good place. Someone wants to move in and they want to have a cat. I don't have any houses though, but we can build a house for you because if you want a cat, we're gonna provide. Okay, it's sad that I can't really place a house there, but I kind of think that from here it might make sense to have a road that goes like around here to up there. Do you see the vision? Like that's gonna go and unlock like this part of town, I think. Oh, why are you unhappy? Oh, your home decor. Yeah, okay. Well, you are right about that. Your home decoration is abysmal. I'll fix that for you. I should have done that a long time ago. You're absolutely right. There we go. You can all have some flowers at your house. There we go. I put 0 effort in decorating your home, and you are all right to complain about it. Your neighbors all have pretty plants and stuff, and you get nothing. I fear I agree with your complaints. Ooh, I didn't mean to put it there. Hold on. That can go. Yes, if you type exclamation point help, you should get a list. We can move that tree back here, actually. And have that sitting. We definitely need to do some more decoration again. But, I first want to place some houses. Okay, we can start here again. That's good, because then we have, like, a weird little square back there. Where we can have, food and stuff again. Or anything that we need, actually. I like how basically this town is like densely populated, but nothing is too densely populated. Why are you, what is, oh. You still think your home is poorly decorated? I just worked on it for you. Oh, I give you an awning. Oh, I can't give you, I'll give you an awning there. There we go. You have one of the most decorated houses in town now. If you're still not happy, I don't know what to do. There we go. Pretty, right? Here, I'll even give you more. I'll give you a cutesy little sign on the side. And I'll give you a flag or like a banner at the back. Yeah, you should now be super happy. Okay, these homes are not connected to anything again. But I guess that's fine, because we're first going to start with adding people to these houses. And you want to move in somewhere with a cat. You currently don't have a cat, but we have a cat here. We have Hugo. Hugo is perfect. Hugo can go live here. There we go. Yeah, cover the whole... They're still unhappy. Look at that. You know what I think would make you happy? Getting a pet. I feel like that's going to be... that's gonna solve all your problems. Most people don't know that yet, but getting a cat solves all your problems. That's how that works. Okay, unfortunately, we do have to make another plaza back here. Not unfortunately, but it's just we have to keep making them. And ooh, a lot of people just arrived. I do want to sort of block this off a little bit. Maybe there we can just put a tree. That would be better, actually. And maybe here we can place a small tree. Another small tree. Oh my god, someone's walking their dog. Pets for the dog. Pets for the dog. Okay, exactly. Oh, they absolutely give you a bunch of new problems as well, but those we don't talk about. Those we don't talk about. Certainly not to people who say that they don't like cats. We will never tell them that. Because it'll only give them ammunition to hate them more. And we don't do that. we do not do that. Hold on. Stop snapping there. Nope. There we go. Oh, we don't have town folk. Well, you can just move in here and then you can immediately work next door. How about that? You want to live close to water. Oh shit, the warehouse. Oh no, we don't have enough people. Well, we need to, oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. You want to live here. That's perfect. You don't really care where you live, so you can move. So you can live close by the water. That gives us more people to work. There we go. Now everything's connected. Apart from these two houses. Don't really understand why, because they should be in reach of this road, but alas. These people want to live close to a houseware place. I don't think that's very realistic. Why are you unhappy? Oh, well, because your house is not very decorated. That's fair, because I, again, absolutely failed to decorate houses here. So let's fix that. Let's actually go for the awnings, because I like that. I haven't done that much, but I feel like they would fit so perfectly in this side of the... There we go. And this side of town. It just makes everything look super colorful, and I like that. We definitely need a tree back here. A smaller tree, preferably. There we go. This is actually a bit awkward. There's like no food stands or anything back here. But we could make like a sneaky road to connect things, I guess. Maybe that could go... Hold on, I have an idea. How about I move you over here? Let's get a dirt road and connect that. There we go. And then we could have that road connect in between here. Feels like a little bit like a sneaky road in between the neighborhoods. I know the people that are living here, aka Yinny and Bailey and Flying Suits and Costide, you are all incredibly lucky. And it says that the warehouse cannot transport to the building. Why? Oh, because the demand of this warehouse is too high. Okay, well, can you take over something from this warehouse? Maybe you can take over this specific shop, actually. There we go. And then we just assign someone here. And now you should... Oh, the demand is still too high. This warehouse also goes here. So I guess this warehouse can actually take over this shop too. No? Can you not take over? Not connected? Oh. Well, can I connect it? Yeah, there we go. And now that warehouse connects again. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, I need a family that doesn't really care where they live. Because we need another family that wants to live by the lake. You don't really care where you live either. Okay. I do think I have to wrap up because I keep playing. I just simply cannot stop. Oh, I need more artisans. See? This is what I mean. I simply cannot stop playing. I see things happening in my town and I'm like, oh shit, I have to fix. And at this point, I definitely should stop because I've been playing. This game really does that to you. I've literally played for 3.5 hours with a 5-minute break. Okay, well, we yapped in the beginning of stream. So like basically 3 hours straight. And I just can't stop playing. So I think we have to stop. I think I have to guard myself. And actually wrap up. Let me stop my recording. So I played the game. It actually tells me because I started the recording right as I started playing. I've played for 2 hours and 39 minutes in total with 5-minute break. So basically like more than 2.5 hours. Nah, you don't have to stop. You can just relax. Who really cares? No, I genuinely do. Save and quit. Yes. And then I need to exit to main menu. Just play all night. If I did not have anything to do tomorrow, I would genuinely consider that. But I actually have a concert tomorrow night. Yeah. Oh my God, Hollow. Perfect question. So let me turn back on the music as well. I am going to first tomorrow. I need to like prep my week, do my admin things, stuff like that. Just like the general weekend things. I need to do my household chores, like laundry and stuff. I, if possible, want to prep some packages that I can send to the postal office. That would be nice. So just like the average weekend things. But then I'm going to go to my grandma for my birthday, together with Scott and my sister. And then once we're basically going to go for coffee and cake. I should bring her sugar-free cake. I don't know where I'm going to get that yet. So I should get that as well. Then after that, my sister and I are going to go to Ahoy because we are going to go to the Studio 100 sing-along. It's a very Dutch Flemish thing. If you're not from the Netherlands or from Belgium, you'll probably not know this. But Studio 100 is basically like a TV network. And they have made some of the most iconic shows that a lot of kids in the Netherlands and Belgium have grown up with. One of them primarily being that one of the reasons that I really want to go is House Anubis, which I know has actually been translated into different languages. So I know that for a fact there's a UK and a German version. But this show has literally like it's marks my childhood in ways that I can't even begin to explain. I think this might have been one of my very first fangirl, like proper encounters where I went to a meet and greet and everything. And they're back on stage and they're singing all the original songs like years after date. And it's also things like about their plop and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like with all the original actors. So a big part of the House Anubis. Yeah, it's a Flemish TV production originally. House Anubis. And the original cast is going to sing all the original songs, but next to that there's also for the Dutchies we'll have Kabouter Plop, Mega Mindy, Annika, there's going to be a lot, Samson and Gert. It's basically all the Dutch / Flemish classics that we grew up with, and they have a sing-along evening. So it's literally a whole evening, and the whole purpose of the evening is to just scream at the top of your lungs and like sing along. It's basically like some sort of like a karaoke night. It's going to be so fun. We bought tickets for this like a year ago, and I'm really excited. And I'm going to go with my sister and a couple of her friends. So that's tomorrow evening. I will probably share some videos in the Discord or on stream on Monday. And then on Sunday, my sister will be here because she's going to sleep over because she can't get home after the concert. So she's going to sleep over. And I'm basically just going to prep my house and stuff. And then my family is going to come over for my birthday on Sunday. So it's going to be my mom and my dad and my aunt and my sister and my best friend and her husband. Keep forgetting that they're married. And my other best friend. We're going to have the cupcakes that I made. And I'm going to order in dinner. So they're going to arrive around 4 or something. And just like a small birthday celebration. I didn't want to make it too big this year. There was like a whole bunch of friends that were on my list. I was like, oh, do I invite them as well? But then I realized if I invite one, I have to invite everyone. And then all of a sudden it goes from like a group that's below 10 people to a group that's over 20. And I already kind of didn't want to cook this year. So we're going to order in food because I just noticed myself being too tired to cook for a party of 10. And then I was like, well, if that's a party of 20, if you want to order food for 20 people, that's ridiculously expensive. So I was like, yeah, I think that would also be too overstimulating. So I just kept it like a really small party. So just like literally my closest family and my 2 best friends. So it's going to be a pretty busy weekend actually, but I'm also excited because it's like busy with a lot of really fun things. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. But yeah, let me actually see who we can raid. Also, I think, let me double check. Next week, we have the most regular schedule of all times. The week after is Christmas week. Then we have a somewhat different schedule. So just telling you up front that we'll have a somewhat different schedule the week of Christmas. We'll still have quite some streams though. It's just going to look a bit different when and what I'll stream. But next week is completely normal. We're going to do some fun things. I'm already excited for it. Actually, we're going to do the shell challenge for the girly pop shell. So there's like we did last season, there's going to be some sort of like a shell challenge event. So we're going to do that on Monday. And then I think the mods wanted to finish my shell as well, but I don't know if it's finished. So I'll give you guys time. There's like zero pressure. But if it's done, I probably will start working on that as well because the mods are still making me shell challenge and I'm afraid I think it's going to be very cursed. I think they said the 15th. So somewhere next week. I know Christmas is crazy soon. And yeah, we'll see what we play next week. I might try out a new game. I might play more Town of City. We'll see. We will see. But for now, let me see who we can raid for today. Let's see who all is live and who I think it would be fun to go say hi to. Lots of people are live right now. Oh my goodness. I always forget that there's so many people online on Friday evenings, Ro. Speaking is difficult. Where do I want to? A lot of people are. Ooh, I have an idea. Sorry, I just yawned. Yeah, you did. Hi, Lisbeth. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Do you guys want to go to a friend who is also playing Town of City? They are. I don't know if they've played before, if this is the first time. But they're playing Town of City as well, and it's actually a friend of the community. They're super, super wonderful. I think you'll love them. So I think this would be perfect match. I actually clicked in the Town of City category and there's literally 4 people that are currently streaming this game. And one of them is one of our friends. What are the odds? Like, what's the coincidence in that? But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. If you want to join the Discord or follow me on any of my other socials or check out any of the other gaming streams that I've done, all of the links were just posted in chat. I would say mostly interesting could be Instagram and my YouTube. On Instagram, I post other gaming videos. And like I said, we're actually going to be editing down the Town of City into a little mini Let's Play. Originally, I was planning to have the Town of City just be part of the first tries series that I'm doing over on YouTube. But then my editor said that the first time that I played it, like the video is quite long. So they suggested to split it up into 2 parts. They were like, yeah, you actually have quite a lot of things. So maybe we can make it into 2 videos. And then I realized, you know what, if we're gonna make that into 2 videos, I might as well just make it into a mini Let's Play where basically I edit down the streams where we played until so far, and then I'll just see how long I keep it up. There's like gonna be not a lot of pressure on it. I just want to see how it lands with the people over on YouTube. But I know that we've been playing it here a lot, and as I was thinking, I might as well. So yeah. In case you want to check that out, feel free to join over on YouTube. We're gonna go say hi to B. If you want to come along on this raid with us, feel free to copy paste one of the raid messages that we have. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're sub to the channel, and then we have ones with regular emojis that you can use if you're not sub to the channel. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the super cozy stream. This was really what I needed. I really needed like a little cozy stream tonight where I was just, I don't know, relaxed and very like locked into a game. And I enjoyed it. So thank you all so much for being here. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend as well. I know that I just talked to you guys about my weekend plans, but I hope you all have a really wonderful weekend too, and that you have fun things to do. And yeah. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Monday, we have co-working and gaming, so plenty of time to hang out together, and I'll see you guys there.